family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the clinic pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Steve and Cindy Miller and all the staff at Grinnell's Pharmacy in Hobart are excited to help sponsor the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcat broadcasts. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always eager to assist you, and our convenient drive-up window makes pickup quick and easy when you're on the run. At Grinnell Pharmacy, we are cheering you on every day. Grinnell Pharmacy on Broadway in Hobart, where everybody knows your name. Friends, you should start 2021 out with a bang. In other words, a new Ford from Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Now here's a 2020 Ford Expedition Max XLT, $13,500 off sticker. What a deal. And our New Year's special, 0% financing, WAC on all 2020 Edges, Escapes, and Explorers on units on the lot. See Tom or David for more information for your best deal too, and check out our pre-owned units. Come save some money on a brand new Ford at the best place to do it, Wheeler Ford in Cordell, Oklahoma. Justin Krieger is your AFR insurance agent in Hobart. He wants your business. Home and auto. Check with Justin and get a quote. He'll save you money. AFR offers competitive rates. Justin offers personal service that you will appreciate. Justin also offers farm owner policies, crop insurance, life insurance. For insurance, American Farmers and Ranchers, AFR is a proven and strong company. Justin Krieger is your hometown agent. Call today, 580-726-3076, or come see Justin Krieger, your hometown AFR agent in Hobart. Friends, the buying incentives to get that new Ford at Wheeler Ford in Cordell will never be better, so check it out. 0% for 72 months on select 19 and 20 models. $500 medical professional incentive. Ask about free home delivery. See Tom or David for your best deal on a new or pre-owned unit, and we continue to constantly sanitize our dealership and inventory. We want to be your Ford store. Give us a chance to earn your business. Wheeler Ford in Cordell, phone 580-832-3313.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett, and Ashley Furniture. Bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, somewhere in Cordell. Behind every great success is a good game plan. That's why you can count on the Bank First team to help you with all your financial needs. Checking accounts, online banking, and debit cards. Or maybe you need a mortgage, auto, or home equity loan. We're large enough to provide the strength and services you need, and small enough to provide the one-on-one personal service you deserve. And with locations around the state, no matter where the game is Friday night, there's a Bank First nearby. Let Bank First put together a winning game plan for you. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lady Blue Devil basketball to this evening. That's kind of it's either night or Sunday afternoon. This is an evening game being here at the Tri-County Festival, as we've got 4 teams playing here at Hobart and 4 teams down at Hollis. The first 2 games of the afternoon have been occupied already between Lady and Altus, and those were good games. We'll talk about those in a little bit. But then tonight, the feature of Friday night basketball right here is your Cordell Lady Blue Devils and the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Introducing the starting lineup for the Lady Blue Devils: number 00, Mackenzie Isabel; number 3, Andrew Palmer; number 12, Ellie Willard; number 22, Evan Anderson; and number 23, Bailey Trobe. Now then, I'm glad I got all those in. They shut out the lights as they get ready to introduce the Hobart Lady Bearcats. We've had 2 good ball games this afternoon already. Starting at 3 o'clock was the Lady Bison playing the Altus Lady Bulldogs, and that was a Donnybrook of a ball game. It went right down to the wire. Altus led through most of the first half, and then Leedy took over at 19-18 in the second quarter of play, and Leedy led until the very end of the ball game whenever Altus came back and tied it up at 62 points apiece with 1:11 to go in the ball game. So Altus pushed Leedy to the limit, and then in the last minute and 10 seconds roughly, Leedy made a couple of baskets and won that one by a very close margin. I don't have my lights on, so I can't tell you the final score, but it was the 62-point tie-up with 1:11 left made it a very close, tight ball game right to the very end. So that was an exciting ball game because, we'd seen Leedy yesterday as they played the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, and Leedy won that one being rated number 6 in Class B. They're a very good shooting team from top to bottom. And then the boys game between Leedy and Altus. The Altus boys dominated the Leedy boys pretty well all the way through, and then that wound up about a 12-point victory, 37-26, something like that, 37-25, so it was a whole lot closer game. For the Hobart Lady Bearcats, coached by Richard Carney and Troy Rayner and Lacey Tompkins, you have number 3, Addie Hagelin, number 11, Alexis Minert, number 12, J.C. Funkhauser, number 20, Carissa Smith, and number 22, Haley Carney. They got the lights on. Carney will be jumping against Anderson right here. Possession goes to the Lady Bearcats in the backcourt, crossing to the north end, starting off on offense there as we go down to the right side. And, that's number 20 over there back into the paint to number 23 as Jaden Bowen is in for Altus. A little stutter step travel right there and turnover for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Gets it into the left side shot up off the glass by Mackenzie Isabel. Lady Blue Devils have the first lead in the ball game. First, as ball goes over to number 12 is Funkhauser, over to number 23 Bowen. Left side goes down to Willard, and she gets triple teamed when she touches the ball by Hobart. Left corner over there, little stutter step by the Lady Blue Devils, and so she's going to take a 3-point shot. Coach Rogers said, go up there and play man-to-man defense with them and slow Hobart down right here. Cordell leads early 2-0. Then Haley Carney makes the layup on the left side. Good back left side goes down to the left side to Mackenzie Isbell on the pass through the lane right there, tipped out by the Hobart Lady Bearcats, and it'll be Cordell ball underneath her own basket on the south end of the gym. Ellie Willard inbounds to Evan Anderson, left side top of the key out to Mackenzie Isbell, right side over to Bailey Trobe. Bailey out to the top of the key to Andrea Palmer. Palmer with the ball, gives it back to Ellie Willard. We're tied at 2 here. We've played a minute 20 into this first period of play. Third game of the day here at the Hobart part of the festival. Over to Mackenzie Isbell on the left side, and there's closely guarded. She puts it up. Turns out to be a pass to Ellie Willard into Bailey Trobe. Right side starts to put it up, and it's knocked out of bounds by number 23, Jaden Bowen for the Lady Bearcats. Inbound for the Lady Blue Devils will be Willard. She'll wait, take her time, out high to Andrew Palmer. It's tipped away by Carissa Smith. She goes left side layup. Good job there, Carissa Smith with her first 2 points. And the Hobart Lady Bearcats take their first lead in the ball game at 4-2. And here at the Cordell Lady Blue Devils had the ball, and Carney closely guarding right there, and Cordell travels trying to make a pass right there, and it will be Hobart ball underneath their own basket on the north end of the gym right here. As they get ready to inbound out high to Jaden Bowen. Bowen will hand it off to number 12 is Funkhauser. Back over to the right side to Smith. Smith on the right corner, back out top of the key to Bowen. Right side over to the corner to Hagelin. Hagelin says, no, I'm not going to take that one in the paint. And Ellie Willard touches it away on that pass intended down low for Smith, but Ellie Willard got a hand on it, and then Hobart will inbound underneath her own basket, leading 4-2 here in the early going. We've played just over 2 minutes into this first period of play. Ball comes out high to Carissa Smith, right side out to Hagelin. Hagelin goes to the top of the key, left side over to Funkhauser. She starts to work, gets the ball back over to Hagelin, back in the paint to Carney. Stolen away, right side left by Mackenzie Isbell, right side off the rim, no good. And Ellie Willard reaches over to get the loose ball, and she's called for a foul right there. Ellie Willard will draw the first foul in the ball game, and Hobart gets ready to inbound on the south end, headed north, and full court pressure put on by the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Inbounded to Funkhauser, back over to Hagelin. Hagelin goes right side in front of the scorer's table, down to the right corner into the Bowen in baseline right. Back out high, left side three ball put up. Looking good by Funkhauser. She drops one in. We were at a good angle, could see that all the way. The flight of the ball comes down to Ellie Willard. Right side goes in, does a step around, and runs over number 23. That'll be Bowen right there. And Bowen will be called for a foul, and we'll go to the line. No, number 12, Funkhauser gets called for the foul. How does she do that? Okay. No. Okay. Funkhauser, yeah. Bowen gets called for her first foul. Ellie Willard gets her go to the free throw line. She gets to do two free shots right there. She makes both of those. So she gets two, and that makes it a 6-4. Okay. That's what it is. 6-4, 2-point lead for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Over on the near side, Funkhauser, a little slide step. Floor might have been a little slick right there. She started to drive and slid just a little bit. Called for the travel, gives the ball back to the Lady Blue Devils with under 5 minutes to go in this first period of play. There's a takeaway by Carney. Shot into the paint there by Funkhauser. Takes that pass, takes the layup right down the middle for two. She has 5. And they're going to give her that other one was not a deuce. Okay. That other one was not a 3. It was a 2 that she had made. So she only has 4 points right there. It makes it 8-4, double up for the Hobart Lady Bearcats over the Lady Blue Devils with 4.5 left in this first period of play. Out here on the left side, Hagelin looks at a 3, backs out of it, clears it back over to Funkhauser, top of key, right side over to Smith, back over to Funkhauser, left side 3 ball. They're going to say that one's a 3. Funkhauser, they called it a 3. They gave her a 3 on it. Inbound to Andrew Palmer, looks that down, right side down to Ellie Willard. She goes up on the right side, and Bowen is there with her. And Ellie Willard's going to be called for a charge as she went over the top of Bowen right there. And so Ellie Willard will have 2 fouls. That'll be her first foul. Sorry about that. No, that's her second foul. She got one earlier. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take a quick break and join them. You're listening to the Tri-County Tournament right here at Hobart, Oklahoma.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
And as we come back to the Tri-County right here, the Hobart Lady Bearcats have an 11-4 lead over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils with 4:05 left in this first period of play. The nightcap will feature the Cordell Blue Devils and the Hobart Bearcats. That's going to be a good ball game also. I got to see Hobart play last night as they played Elk City. That was a strong ball game, and then Cordell played Leedy in a strong ball game, so they'll have a good matchup in the nightcap tonight. Ball goes to the Hobart Lady Bearcats as they inbound on the south end headed north. Hagelin with the ball, across the timeline to Funkhauser. Right side over to the right wing down to Carissa Smith. Smith starts to dribble down to the corner. Shot put up from the corner by Funkhauser, and she hits another 3 right there. That gives her 10 points for the Lady Bearcats. Cross-court pass over to Mackenzie Isbell, down to Andrew Palmer, right side into Renee Jaworski from three-point land. Off the rim, no good. Comes out wrong for Cordell. J.C. Funkhauser with the rebound for the Lady Bearcats as we head to the north end one more time. Over to the right side, back to the top of the key right here. Back out to Carissa Smith on the left side. She'll come in near the free throw line on the left side of the lane. Back out to Carney. Top of the key again to Funkhauser. Funkhauser dribbles. Left side over to Smith again. Top of the key to Funkhauser. Right side pass in the paint. Knocked away by Lacey Birch for the Lady Blue Devils, new into the ball game. Lacey Birch working against Carney there. A good matchup on that end of it. Back to the right side to Smith. Smith drives in right side over the defense, and she's called for the travel as she picked up her dribble, had to step around Lacey Birch, and gets called for the travel. The ball comes back to the Lady Blue Devils into Bailey Trobe. Bailey Trobe goes over the right side. The ball is partially deflected. Goes back to Carissa Smith for Hobart. Banks it off the glass on the right side, and Carissa Smith has 4 for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Inbound to Cordell. Full court pressure by Hobart. Down the court we go to right side over to Evan Anderson. Drive in the paint. Shot is over to, I'm sorry, that's Andrea Palmer drives in. Andrea Palmer takes a nice basket there and makes it 16-6. Right side over to Hobart Lady Bearcats. Carissa Smith with the ball out to the top of the key to Addie Heglin. Heglin to the left corner to Carissa Smith. Back cross court. Tapped away by Mackenzie Isabel. As we go right side, they both get a little off balance right there. Mackenzie Isabel and the young lady guarding her. Turn around, let me see you now. I think, yeah, it's 12. It's J.C. Funkhauser. They were both going full speed, and they plowed into the mat to cushion the concrete right there. They both kind of plowed into that. They saw it coming. Good job right there. And free shot is good by Mackenzie Isabel. She hits her first free shot right there. And that's her third point of the ball game. She'll get to take one more. And second one rattles out wrong for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. And foul with number 12. Down the court we go. We have a little charging foul called on the Hobart Lady Bearcats. She's just using that arm there as a brace. And Addie Heglin just using it for a cushion. And she's called for the extra force, and that's a foul for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. The inbound play is knocked out of bounds by Hobart. Carissa Smith. So Cordell inbound one more time into the backcourt. Renee Jaworski gets to Andrew Palmer. Andrew across the timeline, works in the paint. Left side has her pockets picked by Carissa Smith. Left side layup. Carissa Smith, 3 deuces for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Makes it 18-7 here with 90 seconds left in this first period of play. Stolen away on inbound pass, comes back to Hobart into Bowen, and she starts to make a move and is called for the travel right there. She said, I didn't mean to move both feet right there as that is called, but it will be Cordell ball. They'll inbound in front of the Cordell bench on the far side over there. Here comes another sub in. Number 15 will check in. Faith Funkhauser will check in. And number 12, JC, will check out. For Andrew Palmer on the right side, double team down the corner to Renee Jaworski. She's going to be boxed in the corner. Pass comes out wrong for Cordell. Goes to Jaden Bowen. And Bailey Trobe steals that dribble away from Hobart. Comes back to Andrew Palmer on the right side. Andrew into Lacey Birch, left side layup. Lacey Birch, her first 2 points. 18-9, a double up for the Hobart Lady Bearcats over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils with 50 seconds left in this first period of play. Ball comes out high to Carissa Smith. Smith in the paint to number 11, Alexis Meinert. And a foul will be called on Andrea Palmer as she got in there a little bit close and got that foul. Number 5, Norris will check in. Scottasia will check in for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. 47 seconds left in this first period of play. Inbound out high to 23. Shot put up from about 12 feet out, and Jaden Bowen has her first 2 points in the ball game for the Lady Bearcats. Makes it 20-9. Ball comes out to Renee Jaworski to Andrew Palmer on the right side. Andrew goes in right side. Layup is no good, and a foul will be called on the Hobart Lady Bearcats. The ball went in and out of the cylinder, went 360 degrees around it, and the foul will be called on Jaden Bowen as she draws her foul right there. That'll be her second foul. Andrew Palmer to go to the free throw line to shoot free shots for the Lady Blue Devils. Andrew's first free shot is in and good. That gives her 3 points in the ball game and a 20-10 double up for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. As number 23 comes out, Jaden Bowen comes out, and number 10, Tiara Elix checks in for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Andrew Palmer makes both her free shots right here. She has 4, makes it 20-11, a 9-point lead with 25 seconds left in this first period of play. Left side over to Skytasia Norris. Right side over top of the key to Carissa Smith. Smith with the ball over to Addie Hagelin. I think we're going to go for one shot right here. When you got the lead, I don't mind you going for one shot. Top to bottom. Addie Hagelin with the ball works over to the left side, down to the left baseline. Renee Jaworski cuts her off. Back out high to Carissa Smith. She puts one up from 12 feet. And at the end of the first period of play, it'll be Hobart 20, Cordell 11. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to the Tri-County Tournament from Hobart.
Financial Consulting Incorporated has been serving Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas since 2005. We're a loan packaging company that works with over 50 banks to find the right financial solutions. Our services include packaging, placing, and servicing of SBA, FSA, conventional loans, and more. And we now have an office at 317 South Main in Hobart. See Tanner Heath or Derek Blevins to find out how they can help you. Phone Tanner at 580-515-3152. Financial Consulting, now open, 317 South Main in Hobart.
Friends, do you need a different ride, a different automobile? Come see Greg or Darla at Hobart Auto Auction. Good used automobiles at a fair price. A small down payment, then monthly or bi-monthly payments. Payments you can live with. You need to come get you a big old handful of genuine honesty from old Greg Barnes and tell him you heard his ad on the radio so he won't fire me. I need him. Hobart Auto Auction. Easy to find. Heck, it's in Hobart.
Back here to Hobart, half of the Tri-County Tournament. We got 4 teams playing down at Hollis today. So we've got the Tri-County Tournament split up to make it a festival at both places. Possession area goes to Cordell. Renee Jaworski inbounds to Andrew Palmer. Left side over to Mackenzie Isbell. Isbell comes to the top of the key. Right side over to Renee Jaworski. Renee fakes a little head pass right there. Starts to dribble. Gets the defense off of her, as she's guarded very closely there by number 2 is Megley Talley. And down the left corner, shot put up from three-point land. Oh, rebounded by J.C. Funkhauser. She comes down the left side. No, that's 13. Reese Porter checks in for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Back over to the left side, to the left corner, down to Megley Talley. And it will be Hobart ball over on the right wing, down to Skytasia Norris. Shot put up from distance right there. And Talley hits that point right there, as that one goes to Megley Talley. Hobart Lady Bearcats. Down to the corner, the Lady Blue Devils with the ball. Clears it out to Andrew Palmer on the left side. And down to the corner is a foul called on Hobart. It'll be somebody. Number 11, Alexis Minor, draws her first foul. And Lacey Birch goes to the free throw line to shoot free shots. She hits her first one. That gives her her third point of the ball game. She'll get to take one more. 22-12, 10-point lead for the Lady Bearcats over the Lady Blue Devils. And the second one rattles off wrong. Renee Jaworski gets the rebound. She goes back up on the right side for the layup, and she has her first 2 points of the ball game. Makes it 22-14, an 8-point lead for the Lady Bearcats over the Lady Blue Devils. Ball works around the perimeter out there for the Lady Bearcats as comes back to the top of the key. Baseline left into number 13. Shot put up, rebounded out by 11. Back out to travel called on Hobart right there. And it will be Cordell ball. 3 more subs check in for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils as Kenley Dodd checks in, Evan Anderson checks in, and one more check in. So Lacey Birch inbounds to Evan. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Skytasia Norris. And let's see, Ellie Willard is in also for the Lady Blue Devils. Inbound to Ellie Willard in the backcourt. Down court we go. Long pass stolen away by the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Back the other way to Funkhauser. Right side off the glass. Rebound comes out of bounds off of Hobart. It'll be Cordell ball headed back to the south end of the floor. 22-14, an 8-point lead for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Ball comes out to Renee. Right side to left side over to Kenley Dodd off the glass. Layup. And Kenley Dodd has her first 2 points of the ball game for the Lady Blue Devils, makes it 22-16. Top of the key will be Megley Tally over to the left side. Top of the key to Skytasia Norris. Right side over to Megley. Back down to the corner to Reese Porter. Back out high to Skytasia. Top of the key back over the left side. Shot put up. Rebounded out by number 13 is Reese Porter. Back from the corner of Skytasia. Rebound comes out to Ellie Willard. She splits the defense. Lob pass down the court. Kinley Dodd goes in left side. Layup is good. Count the basket and one. Kinley Dodd under pressure puts the layup in on the left side right here. And the foul from J.C. Funkhauser draws her second foul of the ball game. So J.C. Funkhauser draws her second foul. And on the free throw line will be Kinley Dodd for her first free shot. And this can be a traditional three-point play when Kinley makes this one. She gets ready, puts it up, crawls across the rim, and drops in for a traditional three-point play. Makes it 22-19. It's a three-point lead for Cordell. Three-point lead for the Hobart Lady Bearcats over the Cordell Blue Devils. Pass into the paint to Alex Minor. Back out to the top of the key to Skytasia. Back over the right side to J.C. Funkhauser. Back into Minor. Drives in right side. Puts up a shot and one. She gets the deuce and draws the foul against Cordell. Count the basket. And foul will be on Renee Jaworski, as Renee was in there to slow her down a little bit, but draws the foul. And so this will be a traditional three-point play. Off the rim, no good by Minor. Rebounded out by the Lady Blue Devils. Down court to Kinley Dodd. Right side over to Ellie Willard. Willard at the top. Works over to the right side. Pass into Lacey Birch. Right side down to Renee Jaworski. In the paint to Evan Anderson. Evan draws the defense of Kearney. Almost loses it out of bounds. Makes the pass over to Funkhauser. Good for Hobart, not good for Cordell, with under 5 minutes to go in this first half of play. Left side baseline to Kearney. Kearney starts to drive. Baseline left, puts up an 8-footer off the rim. Rebounded by Renee Jaworski. And it'll be tipped out of bounds by Hobart. It'll be Cordell ball. And Lacey Birch, Bailey Trobe checks in for Cordell, and Evan Anderson comes out to take a little bit of a break. Lacey Birch to inbound. Full court pressure by the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Into Renee. Back over to Bailey Trobe. She draws the double team. Back to Renee. Down court here. Skytasia has her covered up. Timeout on the floor called by Cordell. We'll take a quick break and join them. You're listening to the Tri-County Tournament here on Fox Radio.
Rod and Dana Wald and Sons at Rod Wald Insurance and Hobart Farm and Garden are again happy to be Bearcat boosters. And Rod, of course, is the very capable voice of the Bearcats, wishing the best of luck to the coaches and players. Attend the games you can, root for the Bearcats. And farmers, when you need crop insurance, see Rod. He's been selling crop insurance for a long time, and he can and will advise you correctly on exactly what you need or don't need and when you need it. 726-2446, Rod Wald Insurance, just north of the post office in Hobart. And don't forget to come see us at Hobart Farm and Garden.
As we come back to live action here at the Tri-County Tournament Festival at Hobart, it's a 24-19 5-point lead for the Lady Bearcats over the Lady Blue Devils. Ball goes down to Kinley Dodd into Lacey Birch. Left side, starts to put up a shot. It's handled out of bounds by Skytasia Norris. She almost had that shot blocked and then couldn't get rid of the ball and carried it out of bounds, so Cordell gets the ball back underneath her own basket. And Ellie Willard inbounds to Kinley Dodd. Back to Ellie Willard in traffic. Turns and puts one up. Saved by Hallie Carney for the Lady Bearcats. And with 4:13 to go in this first half of play, Hobart has a 5-point lead at 24-19. Over on the right side, a drive. Shot put up from about 10 foot out. Saved back into Kearney on the right side in baseline right. Shot put up, rebounded by Jaworski. Renee Jaworski saves that one, gets it back to Ellie Willard. Willard will bring the ball down the court right side to Renee on the right side. Took the nice pass right there, but took an extra step before she started dribbling. And Cordell gets called for the turnover, as you got to bounce the ball a few times before you take too many steps. Crossing time line will be Addie Hagelin. Hagelin will go over to the right side, back left side over to Skytasia Norris, right side over to Funkhauser. Drive on the baseline right, pass out to finally Skytasia picks that up. Norris left side Shot put up from three-point land, rebounded by Bailey Trobe for the Lady Blue Devils. Bailey knocks the ball off of the Hobart Lady Bearcats, and it'll be Cordell ball. Evan Anderson check in for the Lady Blue Devils. Andrew Palmer to check in for the Lady Blue Devils. Now it comes Renee Jaworski and Lacey Burks. They've had some good minutes on the floor with Hobart leading 24-19. They inbound the ball as it comes down court. Ellie Willard, lob pass down to Kenley Dodd, left side layup. It's good. Kenley Dodd has had 3 of those. Makes it a 3-point game at 24-21. Hobart on top. And for the Lady Bearcats, Carney on the left side, right side over to the rim, into Smith, right side into Minor, and Andrew Palmer almost had her tied up. Top of the key goes out to Hagelin. Hagelin will back up and set the offense for the Lady Bearcats, as she'll wait for the defense to come out on her. Over to Funkhauser on the right side, back to Hagelin, back left side to Carissa Smith. Smith works, comes into inside the arc, right side, long pass in, left side to Minor, off the window, no good, and foul is going to be called somewhere, and no, I'm not sure who the foul's on. Is that going to be on Hobart or Cordell? Hobart's on number 22. Carney will be called for her first foul, and we walk the other end to shoot free shots, as Hobart has 17 fouls, Cordell with 14 fouls. This will put Evan Anderson on the free throw line to shoot free shots. She gets the 1-and-1 right here. Evan, free shot, rolls around wrong for Cordell, rebounded by Carissa Smith, right for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. 24-21, a 3-point lead for Hobart with 2:25 to go in this first half of play. Over here on the right side, down to the top of the key to Hagelin, left side over to J.C. Funkhauser, back over to Hagelin, right side, drives in, puts one off the glass. Andrew Palmer with the rebound. She's trying to outrace everybody. Back to Bailey Trobe, back to Evan Anderson, right side to Ellie Willard. Willard tries to go around Carney, and Carney will be called for her second foul. Back-to-back fouls right there on Carney, as she was there, had a good defensive posture, and Carney was reaching in, and she draws a foul. Jaden Bowen will check back in, and Carney will come out and take a little breather right here for the Lady Bearcats with 2:05 to go. And Ellie Willard hits her first free shot. She gets to take the 1-and-1, so she gets to take her second one right here. As she gets that one, she'll get to take her third one. It's in and good as well. So 4-4 from the free throw line for the free throws. 24-23, a 1-point lead for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Out to the top of the key to Addie Hagelin. Hagelin with the ball, works to the right side. Back over to Carissa Smith. Back to Hagelin on the right side, out high. Trying to draw the defense out. She drives in, dishes off left side. Minor goes in on the left side. And Andrew Palmer might draw that foul right there. I'm going to see. Nope, not Andrew Palmer. Ellie Willard draws her third foul. That's not good for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. It's great for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Minor misses her first free shot right there. She'll get to take one more. She was in the act of shooting. And Willard will come out and take a little breather. And Mackenzie Isbell checks back in for the Lady Blue Devils. And that one rolls off wrong. Rebounded by Mackenzie Isbell. Lady Bearcats 24-23. Knockout. Kenley Dodd gets the ball to Isbell and fighting for the ball. Bearcats right side left for Smith, and the rebound is tapped out by who? By Hobart. It'll be Cordell ball. Minute 25 to go in this first half of play. Hobart with a 1-point lead at 24-23. Ball comes out to Palmer. The ball is going to be tipped out of bounds by Hobart, so Cordell will inbound here on the near side on the sideline. Bailey Trobe comes over to inbound for the Lady Blue Devils to Andrew Palmer. Hobart drops back to their half-court defense. Now then they start to swell at the point of the ball. Lob pass down to Evan Anderson, left side layup. Evan Anderson with her first 2 points of the ball game. And the lead goes to the Cordell Lady Blue Devils with 1:08 to go in this first half of play. 25-24. Hobart playing from behind right here for the first time in this ball game. Over to the left side here to J.C. Funkhauser. Right side over to Carissa Smith. Smith starts to work on the baseline right. And a foul is called somewhere, probably on the defense of Cordell. A blocking foul. number 11. That'll be Dodd. Kinley Dodd draws her first foul, trying to slow down the Hobart inbound play. Comes out to Minor. Minor gets it back out high to Funkhauser. And travel called. I didn't see the signal, but it gives the ball back to Cordell Lady Blue Devils, leading 25-24 with 47.4 seconds. Inbound back to Mackenzie Isbell. She crossed the timeline back to Andrew Palmer. Left side over to Kinley Dodd. 3-ball up, bounces around. Evan Anderson gets the rebound, puts it back up on the left side, and Evan Anderson gets fouled as she goes up on the left side by number 8. Alexis Minor draws her second foul called in the ball game. Evan Anderson to shoot free shots for the Lady Blue Devils. That one draws back iron and comes out wrong for the Lady Blue Devils. Evan gets to take one more free shot right here. Number 14 checks in. That'll be C.J. Spencer checks in for the Lady Bearcats. And that one rattles out wrong for Evan Anderson. Had a good look at it. 25-24, well by one with 30 seconds left in this first half of play. Cross-court pass over there, stolen away by Mackenzie Isbell. Gets it over to Andrew Palmer. Back to Bailey Trobe as she brings it back to the timeline, crosses the timeline back to Andrew Palmer. Jump shot from the free throw line, right side, off the rim, rebounded by J.C. Funkhauser with 10 seconds. On the left side, Funkhauser drives the baseline. That comes back out to the top key to Hagelin. Hagelin drives in, puts up an 8-footer, put up straight in the air. And at the halftime score, Cordell Lady Blue Devils lead the Hobart Lady Bearcats by a score of 25-24. We'll hear from our sponsors and be right back. You're listening to the Tri-County Tournament Festival from Hobart, Oklahoma, right here on OKSports.tv, 107 The Zone, and Fox Radio.
For expert installation and service on heating and cooling systems, call Shelburne Heating and Air in Hobart. New installation and service work on all systems. Jim and Justin are experienced. They'll service your current unit or they'll install a brand new one. Shelburne Heating and Air will do the job right the very first time. Jim and Justin Shelburne, trusted by thousands all across southwest Oklahoma. For many years, they can't all be wrong. Call Shelburne Heating and Air in Hobart, 580-726-3338.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you need a vet, you need to call on Brent, a.k.a. Brushy Hancock at Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart. Now, if it's a beloved pet or a prize bull or something in between, you cannot beat Brent Hancock. He's good at what he does. You'll like trusting the health of your favorite animals with one of the best. Brent Hancock at Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart. Give him a call at 726-3385. And good luck, OSU Cowboys, from Brent and Cynthia Hancock and all your friends at the Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart.
Tom Talley and Kelly Woodson at Talley & Talley Attorneys at Law in Hobart want you to know that they are so proud to be serving the people of our area. Community is very important to Tom and Kelly, and supporting the community is what they do. They are ready to be an advocate for all those in need of legal services. So trust Tom Talley and Kelly Woodson at Talley & Talley Attorneys at Law in Hobart when you need a legal advocate and an experienced lawyer on your side.
Kirk and Todd Duff and Shelley and Jolie at Power Plus Beef Genetics just east of Hobart are a fourth-generation farm and ranch family breeding Angus and A-plus cattle. Kirk and Todd are both Hobart graduates. Both are active in the community and church and a whole lot of other things. They're Bearcat fans, and they encourage you to support our youth in all their activities. Attend all the games you can. Proud to be Bearcat boosters, expecting another great year. So good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Kirk and Todd Duff, Duff Brothers Beef Genetics.
If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students.
At First National Bank and Trust in Cordell, we believe in the strength of community support and working hand in hand to make a difference. We also believe in supporting the efforts of our kids. That's the reason we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. The First National Bank and Trust of Cordell wants to wish the Cordell Blue Devils great success. We're real proud of you. Come by and visit with us anytime at First National Bank and Trust, 120 South Market in Cordell.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
When you need cleaning supplies for the office or business, see Matt Norman at Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart. Matt has all kinds of cleaning products like dust mops and so doggone much more, all kinds of cleaning products. He has what you need at the right price with great service. And here's hoping for more wins and a good future for the Hobart Bearcats and the Lady Bearcats this school year. Attend all the events you can. These young people are our future. A Bearcat booster for a long, long time. See Matt Norman at Matt Norman's Janitorial Supply. When you need cleaning supplies for the office or business, see Matt Norman at Melton's.
Hey, Andrew, where's your favorite place to go in Hobart?
The movie shop.
Do you mean the flower shop on Main?
I think he does, Lane. Did you know that some people don't know that we have more than just flowers? We've got lotions and candles and jewelry and oh so much more. Hey, what do you like best about the flower shop, Andrew?
Balloons.
I like the Candy Club candy.
Well, balloons and candy, you're in good shape. We're about to get ready for Valentine's Day, so give us a call soon on that. Hey, listen. Come and see us pretty quick and go Bearcats!
A lot has happened in the last year, but not according to your investment portfolio. It still thinks everything is exactly the same as the last time you had it looked over, which means it may be out of tune with any changes in your life. Fortunately, a free Edward Jones portfolio review can help make sure your investments are still balanced and in sync with your financial goals. To find out more, visit edwardjones.com or contact myself, Lonnie Olson, your Hobart investment representative at 411 South Main Street here in Hobart. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Friends, you should start 2021 out with a bang. In other words, a new Ford from Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Now here's a 2020 Ford Expedition Max XLT 13,500 off sticker. What a deal. And our New Year's special, 0% financing, WAC on all 2020 Edges, Escapes, and Explorers on units on the lot. See Tom or David for more information for your best deal, too. And check out our pre-owned units. Come save some money on a brand new Ford at the best place to do it, Wheeler Ford in Cordell, Oklahoma.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All righty, we're back. Halftime's over. The Lady Blue Devils got out here to have a little about 3.5 left in the halftime. The Hobart Lady Bearcats just now got back to the floor, to the bench. I'm sure Coach Carney had a nice long visit with his Lady Bearcats, because Cordell leads 25-24 here at halftime. Possession here goes to the Lady Blue Devils. They'll inbound here. Hobart Lady Bearcats will inbound here. Addie Hagelin gets the ball into Carissa Smith. Smith on the right side gets it down to J.C. Funkhauser. Back out to Carissa Smith. She'll start to drive around the three-point line. Back out high to Addie Hagelin. Left side over to J.C. Funkhauser. Top of the key again to Hagelin. She'll start to work. Andrew Palmer stays out there with her. Back to Carissa Smith. Baseline right. Ball comes back out to Smith. Puts up the three. Draws front iron right here. And ball comes out right side. Shot put back up over the rim by Funkhauser. And we have contact somewhere called on Hobart. It'll be Cordell ball. So the foul will be, first team foul will be on number 23, Jaden Bowen, as she draws her third foul. Down court we go to the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Top of the key to Andrea Palmer. Right side over to Ellie Willard. She's on the wing calling for the ball as Carney's out there to guard her. Back to Evan Anderson into Ellie Willard. Right side layup is off the rim. Doesn't quite crawl over the rim. The ball's touched last by the Lady Bearcats, and it'll be Cordell ball underneath her own basket on the north end of the floor. And as we get ready to inbound for the Lady Blue Devils, Willard to inbound into Evan Anderson. Ball's tipped away by Funkhauser. Back the other way to Hagelin. Bounce pass left side to Bowen Smith. Carissa Smith takes it off the left side layup on the pass. The Lady Bearcats at 26-25. Ball comes down here by Mackenzie Isbell, knocked out of bounds by Carissa Smith. It'll be Cordell ball here at mid-court on the west side of the floor. Inbound to Ellie Willard. Willard will cross the timeline. Hobart leads 26-25. Down the corner to Evan Anderson. Dribbles out high on the left side. Back to Bailey Trobe. Starts to dribble. Back out to Mackenzie Isbell. Into Ellie Willard. Right side. Draws traffic. Draws the defense out on her. Ball kind of pushes. Stolen away by the Hobart Bearcats. Going to go coast to coast. Left side. Addie Hagelin starts to drive, and Mackenzie Isbell is calling for the foul on the floor right there. Mackenzie Isbell draws her first foul. It'll be an inbound for the Lady Bearcats underneath their own basket on the south end of the floor. There to inbound will be, ball comes in high to Carissa Smith. Back over to the corner to Funkhauser. Back in the paint to Bowen. Puts one up off the glass, and she'll be fouled as Jaden Bowen goes up on the left side, and she'll be fouled by Evan Anderson, I do believe. She'll draw her first foul called in the ball game, and Bowen goes to the free throw line to shoot free shots for her first free shots tonight. And it's in and out, rolls in and out, no good. She'll get to take one more. Jaden Bowen has 2 points. They came in the first period of play. She gets ready for her next free shot right here. She should make this one for the Lady Bearcats. Ooh, in and out again, and Bailey Trobe gets the rebound, clears it out to Ellie Willard. Willard will take it up the right side. She draws the defense, picks up her dribble, gets back to Andrew Palmer at the top of the key. Left side over to Mackenzie Isbell. Left wing over to Evan Anderson. Evan picks up her dribble, goes over to Mackenzie Isbell, top of the key, over to Andrew Palmer on the right wing. Back to Ellie Willard on the right baseline. She'll come back in front of the Cordell bench. Keeps her dribble going back to Evan Anderson. Out high to Andrew Palmer. Andrew dribbles into the free throw line. Back up, picks up her dribble, waits for the defense to come back out on her. Back to Bailey Trobe. Bailey Trobe gets the Ellie Willard 3 ball off the back iron, rebounded by Bailey Trobe for the Lady Blue Devils. To Andrew Palmer, 3 ball off the iron, rebounded by Ellie Willard, right side layup. And Ellie Willard has her 8th point of the ball game. The Hobart Lady Bearcats will take a break and join us in the Tri-County Tournament here on Fox Radio.
Friends, do you need a different ride, a different automobile? Come see Greg or Darla at Hobart Auto Auction. Good used automobiles at a fair price. A small down payment, then monthly or bi-monthly payments. Payments you can live with. You need to come get you a big old handful of genuine honesty from old Greg Barnes and tell him you heard his ad on the radio so he won't fire me. I need him. Hobart Auto Auction. Easy to find. Heck, it's in Hobart.
And as we come back to the Tri-County action here at Hobart, the Cordell Lady Blue Devils retake the lead. The lead is seesawed Cordell went up 25-24. Hobart went up 26-25. Now Cordell has retaken the lead at 27-26. Hobart with the ball, and Addie Hagelin will cross the timeline. Left side over to Carissa Smith. Smith back to Hagelin on the near side. It's deflected. Ball's on the ground. Pinballed around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls on the floor right here trying to grab and hold on to the ball. Dual possession, gives the ball to the Lady Blue Devils. And Andrew Palmer comes over to inbound for Cordell. And then we get number 15 going to check in for Faith Funkhauser. Checks in for Carissa Smith to come out and take a little breather. Back to Ellie Willard on the far side. She'll cross the timeline and set up for the Lady Blue Devils in front of the Cordell bench. Clears it back out to Andrew Palmer. Andrew with the ball will come over here to top of the key to Mackenzie Isbell. Isbell holds the ball high. Back to Andrew Palmer. And back down to Evan Anderson. Evan gets the ball back into Mackenzie Isbell. Isbell starts to dribble, comes out on the left wing. Ellie Willard dancing through the baseline, through the lane. And she said, "Get the ball to me, I'm wide open." Nobody sees her. Bailey Trobe the key on the right side. Foot was on the line. The lead goes back to the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Drive on the left side, and Mackenzie Isbell hits the deuce on the baseline left, and the lead goes back to Cordell at 31-30. 3:18 to go in this third period of play. Ball comes over here on the near side. Ellie Willard reaches in and draws a foul against Faith Funkhauser. And Ellie Willard draws her fourth foul. That's serious for the Lady Blue Devils. She'll come out and take a little breather as Renee Jaworski checks back in for the Lady Blue Devils. Inbound the ball will be Addie Hagelin. Gets it into number 12, J.C. Funkhauser. Back to Hagelin out on the left side. She'll come to the top of the key. Work right side over to J.C. Funkhauser. Back over top of the key to number 15 is Faith Funkhauser. Left side baseline into Bowen. She draws the triple team. Shot put up from the wing by Hagelin. Off the rim, no good. Bounces around. Rebounded by Bowen. Left side from 5. Puts it back up. And Bailey Trobe gets the rebound for the Lady Blue Devils as she gets the ball back out to Andrew Palmer for the Lady Blue Devils. Cross from the timeline. She'll go right side layup. Charge. She makes the layup and goes into Bowen. And Andrew Palmer is called for the charge. So the basket does not count. But Andrew Palmer draws her second foul. That is good, strong play. Both teams are doing a super job right here. Number 5, Skytasia Norris will check in. And I think that's number 2. Number 12 checks out J.C. Funkhauser. Back over, ball goes back to Skytasia Norris. She's at the top of the key, just crossed the timeline. Left side over to Addie Hagelin. Back to Norris on the right side. 3-ball, back iron right there. Bounced around, rebound, put back up. Comes back out by Bowen. It's a race for the ball. Mackenzie Isabel drives right side, goes up and has the ball stripped out of her hands. She is fouled as she goes to the hole right here. Faith Funkhauser draws her first foul, and this will put Mackenzie Isbell on the free throw line. Nothing but net on her first free shot right there. Gives her her 6th point of the ball game and a 2-point lead for Cordell at 32-30. Next free shot comes out wrong, rebounded out by the Hobart Lady Bearcats by Minert. She'll clear the ball back over to Hagelin. Hagelin will be at the top of the key. She'll work to the right side to Skytasia Norris. Back over to Hagelin, top of the key. Left side over to Faith Funkhauser. Back to Hagelin. Back in the paint to number 11, Minert. She gets double teamed, triple teamed. As she starts to bounce, she had Andrea Palmer front side. She had Bailey Trobe backside. So she looked forward as Andrea. She looked backside. It was the other one. Let's see. They give that foul to Andrea Palmer. I believe Andrea draws her 3rd foul for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Being an inbound play for Hobart underneath her own basket. As we get ready to inbound to Minor, puts one up. Roll. No, that's 15. Faith Funkhauser puts it in from about 5 foot out in front of the basket. Ball comes into Renee Jaworski. Renee gets back over to Bailey Trobe. Bailey goes back over the right side. Ball's stolen away by Funkhauser. Left side, coast to coast off the glass. Rebounded by Skytasia Norris. Puts it back up, point blank range. Ball pinballs around. Put back up by Minert on the left side. And Minert hits that one for her 2nd deuce of the ball game. and a 34-32 two-point lead for the Lady Bearcats. Dribbling right there, and Andrew Palmer bumps into Addie Hagelin after Hagelin had picked her pockets, and Andrew Palmer will draw her fourth foul of the ball game for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And Andrew, let's see who comes in and who comes out. Timeout on the floor by the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. We'll take a break. You're listening to the Tri-County Tournament on Fox Radio.
If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Back here at the Tri-County Tournament Festival, it's Hobart 34, Cordell 32. Still got a couple seconds left on the timeout, so they're going to take a little time to start the ball game right here. There it is. Minute 16 left in the third period of play. Hobart with a 2-point lead at 34-32. Inbound the ball on the near side goes over to Minert. Minert back to Hagelin. Hagelin three ball rattles it in, and Hagelin hits her first points of the ball game. Addie has three now. Inbound to Evan Anderson, to Bailey Trode, down here to Mackenzie Isabel, and we have dual position called right here. And Addie Hagelin will inbound for the Lady Bearcats here on the near side, the west side, into Skytasia Norris, right back to Hagelin, puts up the three, and number 10, Renee Jaworski goes up for the shot rebound on the left side, and she's fouled by number 15 for the Hobart Lady Bearcats, and that'll be her second foul. That'll be Faith Funkhauser's second foul. And inbound to Bailey, back over here to Mackenzie Hoagland. Ball's pinballed around, and we're going to have a foul on number 11. Minor draws her third foul called, and Cordell will inbound one more time. Renee Jaworski into Mackenzie Isabel. McKenzie across the timeline. Baseline left, stolen away by Minor. Goes to Skytasia Norris. And Evan Anderson might have bumped her, but Skytasia did step out of bounds, but I think it's because Evan Anderson bumped her just a little bit. Number 10, Renee Jaworski draws the foul right here. And so Renee Jaworski draws her second foul for the Lady Blue Devils. And the Lady Bearcats will inbound. Here comes Lacey Birch in for Cordell, and Bailey Trode will come out. Another Lady Bearcat comes in. Bowman comes out. Number 12, J.C. Funkhauser is back in. The officials are talking about back and forth which way they got everything set up to go. And 37 seconds left in this third period of play. Hobart with a 5-point lead at 37-32. I think they're discussing the possession error on the far side. Next ball game tonight will feature the Cordell Blue Devils and the Hobart Bearcats. The nightcap is going to be another fun ball game. This has been fun. We had a really big ball game the first game between Leedy and Altus right there. It took them to the wire before Leedy won. And then that way it'll be Skytasia Norris to shoot free shots right here on the foul from Cordell. Skytasia, first one rattles out, and so it'll be tapped out, touched by Cordell last. Lacey Birch was trying to get that ball and keep it inbounds, but went out of bounds with it. It'll be Hobart ball inbound to Skytasia, out to the top of the key to J.C. Funkhauser, left side to Skytasia, back out to Hagelin. Over here, the near side to Funkhauser, J.C. Back out to Hagelin. Hagelin west. Mackenzie Isabel comes out on her further and further. 18-17. Going to go for one shot right here. So Mackenzie Isabel just putting pressure on Hagelin. Way out high. We're down to 10. Time to start moving. She'll drive in right side. Goes back in the lane. Left side. Puts up a shot. Count the basket and one. Count the basket and one. As Hagelin makes that one, she'll go to the line, and she'll be fouled by somebody from Cordell. Who drew the foul? 22. That'll be Evan Anderson, draws her second foul. And Hagelin gets the deuce and one. That was a brick. You got to inbound that one on the sidelines. It's been a while since I've seen one that missed the rim. Now, it does happen, but first game I've called it in a long time that usually they inbound on the sideline. Inbound to Evan Anderson, into Kenley Dodd. Kenley will cross the timeline. And at the end of 3 periods of play, it's Hobart 39, Cordell 32. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to Tri-County Festival here from Hobart, Oklahoma.
Behind every great success is a good game plan. That's why you can count on the Bank First team to help you with all your financial needs. Checking accounts, online banking, and debit cards. Or maybe you need a mortgage, auto, or home equity loan. We're large enough to provide the strength and services you need and small enough to provide the one-on-one personal service you deserve. And with locations around the state, no matter where the game is Friday night, there's a Bank First nearby. Let Bank First put together a winning game plan for you. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Billy and Lori Robbins at Hometown Pizza in Hobart are plenty proud to be Hobart Bearcat boosters. Now at Hometown Pizza, our pizza is good. It's really good in our salad bar. It has truckloads of fantastic food. Do you like calzone? Hometown Pizza's calzone, it's the best. Enjoy great food and service from Billy and Lori and staff. Call us your order 726-2225. And once again, good luck Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from the Robbins family at Hometown Pizza in Hobart. Phone 726-2225.
Back here at the Tri-County Tournament Festival from Hobart, Oklahoma. They divided the teams in half. You got 4 teams here at Hobart, 4 down at Hollis, so you can hear all those on Fox Radio at some point right here. Hobart leads this as we go into the 4th period of play, 39-32, and a 7-point lead. And Cordell Lady Blue Devils to inbound here on your side. Ellie Willard to inbound to in the ball. Back over to Anderson, top of the key. In the paint. Norris, she'll come down the right side, picks up her dribble, and that little slide skid stop right there. She's calling for the travel right here. Gives it to Cordell. So Renee inbounds across time, back to Renee, back to Evan Anderson on the left wing. Evan back out to Renee, right side over to Kenley Dodd, right corner to Ellie Willard. Willard starts to drive baseline right into Evan Anderson. In the paint to near side, comes back out to Kenley Dodd. Back to Renee Jaworski. Renee to Ellie Willard on the right side. 3 ball on the way, draws front iron right there. Rebound to J.C. Funkhauser, right side layup. J.C. Funkhauser has her 14th point in the ball game. Ellie Willard gets double teamed right here. It'll be tipped out of bounds by Skytasia Norris. And Renee Jaworski comes over to inbound. 2 more Bowen and Carney check back in for Lady Bearcats as 11 Minor and Faith Funkhauser check out. Kenley starts to drive out to Willard. Left side over to Lacey Birch. Tipped out of bounds. It'll be touched last by Hobart. It'll be Cordell ball underneath her own basket on the north end of the floor. 1 minute gone here in the 4th period of play. 41-32, a 9-point lead for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. In out high to back into the right side. Down the right side, Ellie Willard puts up the 3 ball. Rattles in and out. Rebounded by Bowen for the Lady Bearcats. And we head to the south end. J.C. Funkhauser with the ball. She'll cross the timeline. Left side over to Addie Hagelin. Hagelin right side over to Skytasia Norris. Back out high to Hagelin. Back to Norris on the right wing. Top of the key again, working the perimeter. When you got the lead, you don't have to be shooting or running hard. And the Lady Bearcats said, well, we've got a 9-point lead. Let's just work it around and see what we can find right here. Ball's out of bounds by Hobart on the pass to the baseline. And it will be Cordell ball. Andrew Palmer check in. And number 11 will check out. Kenley Dodd will check out. So Lacey Birch to inbound for the Lady Blue Devils to Evan Anderson. And Ellie Willard drew the triple team. Ball comes around to Andrew Palmer on the left side. Andrew draws the double team right here. And as she gets sandwiched down right there, she she's called for the travel. I'm sure there's no contact anywhere, but that just good calling, doing a good job on the officiating all the way around. Out here to Addie Hagelin. Hagelin, top of the key with the ball. Left side over to Skytasia Norris. Back in paint to Carney. Back out high again to reset the offense to Hagelin. Right side over to J.C. Funkhauser. Ball comes loose, and Ellie Willard comes up with the ball for the Lady Blue Devils. Hobart leading 41-32 with 5:50 to go in the ball game. Out on the right side, Andrew Palmer puts up the three, and Ellie Willard gets the rebound, drives right side off the glass, no good. And we have 4 people hooked up with the ball. Somebody's called for a foul. It's got to be on Cordell as we walk to the other end to shoot free shots right here. Number 45, that'll be Lacey Burks, will be called for her first foul called in the ball game. So on the free throw line, that'll be Bowen is there. Number 2 will check back in. That'll be Megley Talley will check back in for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. 12, J.C. Funkhauser. So on the free throw line will be Bowen. John Bowen puts her free shot up, rolls around and comes out wrong. Rebounded by Andrew Palmer for the Lady Blue Devils right here. And Skytasia Norris slapped that out of her hands, and so it will be Cordell ball as they come over to inbound. Andrew Palmer comes over to inbound to Ellie Willard. Hobart drops back into their half-court defense right here. Ellie Willard across the timeline. She's picked up immediately by Hagelin over to the right side to Renee Jaworski. And Carney actually just takes the ball away from Renee Jaworski. She went over her head, and Carney just tied her up there, and dual possession gives it to the Bearcats with 5:25 to go in the ball game. Hobart leads 41-32. Over on the left wing, a drive down the corner to Megley Talley, back out high to Bowen. Bowen back over to the left wing. There's a drive by Minert, and she'll be fouled as she goes up. Evan Anderson acts like she might have been called for that foul. I'm not sure. Nope, not going to be Evan. It's going to be Lacey Burks draws her second foul. And on the free throw line, first free shot is up and in and good by Hagelin. And she hits that one, so she'll get to take one more. Well, she's going to get to take 2 anyway. She's in the act of shooting. So she hits 2 of 2 from the free throw line for the Lady Bearcats right here. Makes it a 43-32, 11-point lead. Evan Anderson down to Ellie Willard. Willard draws the triple team back to Andrew Palmer. Andrew checks up from 10 off the rim and finally rolls in, and Andrew Palmer has her 8th point of the ball game. 43-34, 9-point lead for the Lady Bearcats with under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Hagelin crosses the timeline, right side over to Norris, right corner down to Bowen. Bowen holds the ball high, back out to Hagelin on the right wing. She'll go to the top of the key, left side over to the Norris, back out to Hagelin at the top of the key. As she comes down with the ball to Talley on the right side, down the corner to Bowen. Bowen holds the ball, cross court to Norris. Norris drives in, elevates from 12, and Skytasia Norris with her first 2 points of the ball game come from just inside the free throw line. Back to Ellie Willard, to Renee, to Andrew Palmer. Andrew comes down left side, back out to Bailey Trobe. Bailey gets the ball out to Ellie Willard. 3 ball goes off the rim, rebounded by Norris for the Lady Bearcats. 45-34, 11-point lead for Hobart with 4 minutes left in the ball game right here. Out to Carney at the top of the key, right side over to Hagelin. Hagelin says, well, we don't have to do anything. Hold the ball until they come after you. Over to Norris on the right side, down to Bowen in the right corner. Bowen passes out high to Talley. Talley, good collision out there at the scorer's table as Ellie Willard and Talley, Megley Talley, collided going after the ball right here. That's just good competition. Both strong players for their respective teams right here. And everybody says, nope, I'm up. I'm fine. Cordell will inbound right here. And we're going to give number 2 her first foul. Megley Talley draws her first foul. And this will put Ellie Willard on the free throw line. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break and join them. You're listening to Tri-County Tournament on Fox Radio.
When you need a vet, you need to call on Brent, a.k.a. Brushy Hancock at Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart. Now, if it's a beloved pet or a prize bull or something in between, you cannot beat Brent Hancock. He's good at what he does. You'll like trusting the health of your favorite animals with one of the best, Brent Hancock at Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart. Give him a call at 726-3385. And good luck, OSU Cowboys, from Brent and Cynthia Hancock and all your friends at the Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth and Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
And as we come back to the Tri-County Festival here at Hobart, Oklahoma, 3:44 remains in the ballgame, and on the free throw line, Ellie Willard to shoot free shots. First one just rips the net right there, and Ellie Willard hits that one, so it gives her her 9th point of the ballgame. She'll get to take one more, 45-35. Make it 45-36 as Ellie has hit 6 of 6 from the charity stripe, has 10 points in the ball game. Hobart with the ball and the lead at 45-36, a 9-point lead. Yes, Mickey Allen, they're doing good. I think they're doing a great job down here at the festival. Thanks for checking in with me. Over on the right side to Skytasia Norris. Over the top of the key to Heglin. Heglin with the ball. Cross-court pass over to Norris, right side. Left side puts up the shot. Ellie Willard comes up with a rebound. She gets double team, triple teamed as she comes down the court and is knocked down one more time. You got 3 Lady Bearcats after the ball and Ellie Willard as she does that. Number 12 comes back in and number 2 comes out. J.C. Funkhauser comes back in and Megley Talley checks out. Ball's inbounded to Willard, back over to Andrew Palmer, left side to Renee Jaworski. 3 ball on the way, rebounded by Skytasia Norris for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. And we head to the south end with 3 minutes left in the contest. Hobart leading 45-36. Holding the ball is Heglin out at the top of the key, works over the left side. Andrew Palmer is with her, over to Norris, over to the right side to Bowen. Bowen gets double teamed here in the corner right here, and timeout on the floor by the Hobart Lady Bearcats. We'll take a break and join them. You're listening to the festival here on Fox Radio.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
And as we come back to the festival here at Hobart, 45-36, Lady Bearcats on top of the Lady Blue Devils here in Game 3 of the second day of the tournament. We'll have 4 games tomorrow starting at 3 o'clock. Also, so make plans to attend them if you can. If not, listen to them on the radio or watch them on the internet, oksports.tv, and tell your sponsors thank you for making this all possible. Into Skytasia Norris, out to Addie Heglin. Heglin left side over to almost a steal away. There's a drive left side by Funkhauser. Back out to Bowen. Bowen works around back to Heglin at the top of the key. Drive back over to left side to Funkhauser. Back over on the right wing out to Carissa Smith. Back out high to Heglin. Run a little clock right here down to Norris on the right side. And Bailey Trobe might have jumped in front of that one and got a foul called on her as Bailey Trobe jumped in on that one. I think they're going to give that to Bailey Trobe because Hallie Carney was headed into the lane for a layup, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free shots. Her first free shot is up and in good. And so she makes her first free shot. She'll get to take one more. She gets ready for that one, makes it 46-36, back to a 10-point lead. Bowen comes in, and number 20, Carissa Smith, checks out for the Lady Bearcats. And Carney makes 2 of 2 from the free throw line on this possession. She has 4 points in the ball game. She had to come out early. She had 3 fouls early and didn't miss a lot of the action. There's a drive by Willard. It rolls off the rim, rebounded out to the Lady Bearcats. And we go back to the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Going to take the full 8.5 to 9 seconds to get the ball across the timeline. Under 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Hobart leads 47-36, back to an 11-point lead. Back on the right side to Norris. Norris gets the ball back out to Hagelin. Hagelin over to the left side into Carney at the free throw line. Back out to Hagelin. Addie Hagelin with the ball left side over to J.C. Funkhauser. Bowen with the ball back out to Addie Hagelin at the top of the key. We're down to 90 seconds left in the ball game. And down to Norris on the right side. Back out to Hagelin. Running the Cordell defense in circles down to Bowen left side. Elevates from about 8 on the left side. Nice, easy shot by Jaden Bowen. She gets her 6th point of the ball game for the Lady Bearcats and a 13-point lead at 49-36. Andrew Palmer puts up a 3, rebounded by Skytasia Norris with 1:05 to go in the ball game. And Addie Hagelin comes across the timeline. Over to number 12 is J.C. Funkhauser. Funkhauser gets back to Hagelin. Hagelin drives in, right side layup. Rolls off the rim, no good. Norris gets the rebound, right side. And Skytasia Norris has back-to-back deuces. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second break and join them. You're listening to the Tri-County Festival on Fox Radio.
At First National Bank and Trust in Cordell, we believe in the strength of community support and working hand in hand to make a difference. We also believe in supporting the efforts of our kids. That's the reason we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. The First National Bank and Trust of Cordell wants to wish the Cordell Blue Devils great success. We're real proud of you. Come by and visit with us anytime at First National Bank and Trust, 120 South Market in Cordell.
Listen, friends, are you a regular customer at Clink Supermarket in Hobart? If so, thanks for your business. Maybe you haven't been in a while. Well, we're better than we used to be. Better selection, including many gluten-free items. Good produce and meat departments, excellent service, old-fashioned service. As a matter of fact, we still sack and carry out your groceries. Neil Hobbs and employees appreciate your business, and we sell all our products at the lowest possible price. So come see us soon and often. We're open every day. Clink Supermarket in Hobart.
And there's only 48.1 seconds left for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils as they're down 51-36, a 15-point lead for the Lady Bearcats. Andrew Palmer with the ball across the timeline. Over to the right side to Kenley Dodd for the Lady Blue Devils. Starts to drive right corner, guarded by pass inside to Lacey Birch. She turns and goes in and goes up, and she'll be fouled by, we got some new players in for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. We'll get those names and numbers when we can right here. Kenesha Alex is in, draws her first foul, and Lacey Birch hits her first free shot. She has her 4th point in the ball game. She'll get to take one more. Number 2's back in. Megley Talley's back in. And Lacey Birch hits 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Gets her 5 points in the ball game. Team number 10 is in. Tiara Alex is in. She's on the right side. Out high is 13 is Reese Porter with the ball. Back to Alex on the right side. Left side over to number 1 is Amaris Norris on the left wing. Amaris Norris gets the ball back over to the near side. Down to number 2 is Megley Talley. And Mackenzie Isbell is going to retire a shoe with Renee Jaworski, a couple more, Kenley Dodd, and Piper Gallagher's in with Lacey Birch for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Hobart's going to hold the ball back over to the near side to number 10 is Tara Alex. And your final score will be the Hobart Lady Bearcats 51, the Cordell Lady Blue Devils 38. We'll run down the scoring right here for both teams as we get a lot of these people in, get in late. Tara Alex, Kanesa Alex in without scoring. Megley Talley had 2 points for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Faith Funkhauser was in. She had 2 points for Hobart. Reese Porter's in, no score. Skytasia Norris winds up with 2 deuces. She had 4. Jaden Bowen winds up with 3 deuces. She had 6. Hallie Carney had 2 and 2 free shots. She winds up with 4 points. Carissa Smith winds up with 4 deuces. She winds up with 8 points. Then Alexis Minard has 2 deuces. She has 4. Addie Hagelin hit for the cycle of 3, a 2, and 2 free shots. She winds up with 7. Then leading the way in scoring is J.C. Funkhauser. She had 2 threes, 4 deuces. She winds up with 14 points for the Hobart Lady Bearcats as they win this one 51-38. For the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, Piper Gallagher got in very late and didn't even take a shot, no problem. Kinley Dodd winds up with 7 for the Lady Blue Devils. Lacey Birch winds up with 5, 3 of those from the free throw line. Bailey Trobe, no points, had a good physical outing right here working against the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Evan Anderson had a deuce in the second period of play. And Mackenzie Isbell winds up with 6 points, 2 from the free throw line and 2 deuces. Andrea Palmer winds up with 8 as she had 4 from the field and 4 from the free throw line. And then Renee Jaworski had 2 points for the Lady Blue Devils. Ellie Willard winds up as the leading scorer for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils as she had 2 deuces and 6 of 6 from the charity stripe. She winds up with 10 points for the Lady Blue Devils. And final score was Hobart 51, Cordell 38. Tomorrow, the Cordell Lady Blue Devils play the early game against Elk City. The Hobart Lady Bearcats play the late game against Lady. That's going to be a big matchup, let me tell you. We're going to take a little break and hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back as we get ready for the nightcap between the Cordell Blue Devils and the Hobart Bearcats. You're listening to the Tri-County Tournament here on Fox Radio.
Rod and Dana Wald and Sons at Rod Wald Insurance and Hobart Farm and Garden are again happy to be Bearcat boosters. And Rod, of course, is the very capable voice of the Bearcats, wishing the best of luck to the coaches and players. Attend the games you can, root for the Bearcats. And farmers, when you need crop insurance, see Rod. He's been selling crop insurance for a long time, and he can and will advise you correctly on exactly what you need or don't need and when you need it. 726-2446, Rod Wald Insurance, just north of the post office in Hobart. And don't forget to come see us at Hobart Farm and Garden.
Attention high school seniors, CK Energy is offering $500 college scholarships to high school seniors through CK Energy's scholarship contest. The applicants must graduate from a high school in CK Energy's service territory, and the applicant's parent or legal guardian must be a member of CK Energy. For complete details, visit ckenergy.coop, talk to your school counselor, visit us on Facebook, or give us a call.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
If you think you're paying too much for insurance, you should see Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency in Hobart. The Watkins Agency is an independent agency representing several companies, and Van will find you the best rate and the best coverage for the home, automobile, farm insurance, liability, whatever you need. Contact Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency, 320 South Washington, Hobart. Give him a call at 580-726-5190.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Time is always of the essence, and it's time to save on a new ride from Cummins in Weatherford. Don't miss the Start Something New sales event. Take in the amazing all-new 2021 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab 4x4 up to $4,250 in incentives. And the new 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4, $2,750 in incentives. Don't miss the Start Something New sales event at Cummins Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Weatherford, just off I-40 and Airport Road, and online at CumminsChrysler.com. See dealer for details.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Scott Northrup, certified public accountant in Hobart, is proud again to be a Bearcat booster. Scott was quite a player back in the day. But, he told me the other day, to quote a well-known coach, "That ain't true! I did not wear a leather helmet. I didn't even wear a helmet." He was one tough dude and voted one of the top 30 senior players in Kiowa County his senior year. Good luck, Bearcats. From Scott Northrup, certified public accountant in Hobart, a proud Bearcat booster. Kirk and Todd Duff and Shelley and Jolie at Power Plus Beef Genetics just east of Hobart are a fourth-generation farm and ranch family breeding Angus and A-plus cattle. Kirk and Todd are both Hobart graduates. Both are active in the community, in church, and a whole lot of other things. They're Bearcat fans, and they encourage you to support our youth in all their activities. Attend all the games you can. Proud to be Bearcat boosters, expecting another great year. So good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Kirk and Todd Duff, Duff Brothers Beef Genetics. When you need cleaning supplies for the office or business, see Matt Norman at Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart. Matt has all kinds of cleaning products like dust mops and so doggone much more, all kinds of cleaning products. He has what you need at the right price with great service. And here's hoping for more wins and a good future for the Hobart Bearcats and the Lady Bearcats this school year. Attend all the events you can. These young people are our future. A Bearcat booster for a long, long time. See Matt Norman at Matt Norman's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart. Your Farmers Insurance Group agent in Hobart is Jack Hogg, and Jack is once again proud to be a Bearcat booster. Support our youth in their many endeavors, and for insurance, be sure and call on Jack Hogg, a successful and experienced agent representing a strong company. Insurance for the home, automobile, life insurance, specialty coverage, investments. Jack Hogg takes care of his customers. See Jack today, your Farmers Insurance Group agent in Hobart. Phone 580-726-3077 at 901 South Main in Hobart.
Living a healthy lifestyle may not be easy, but it can be achieved by gradually making small changes and building on those successes. Finding the balance between work and play, the ups and downs of life, and physical health and mental health can help you reach the goal of improved health for both mind and body. This message has been brought to you by Great Plains Youth and Family Services, the Kiowa County Coalition, KTJS, and Fox Radio.
Steve and Cindy Miller and all the staff at Grinnell's Pharmacy in Hobart are excited to help sponsor the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcat broadcasts. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always eager to assist you, and our convenient drive-up window makes pickup quick and easy when you're on the run. At Grinnell Pharmacy, we are cheering you on every day. Grinnell Pharmacy on Broadway in Hobart, where everybody knows your name. Folks at the Hobart Stockyards, Rex Flaming wants your business, and he really does appreciate your business. Now, if you want to buy cattle or you need to sell cattle, count on Rex and staff. There are always several good consignments. The sale is well attended. It is the place in southwest Oklahoma to buy and sell cattle. To consign, call Rex at 331-8547, 331-8547. Coffee and donuts every Wednesday morning at 9. Sale starts at 9:30. Count on Rex Flaming, Hobart Stockyards, where Rex wants your business, and he really does appreciate it. Sonny's Express is now serving delicious Hunt Brothers Pizza, and they have a full-service grill in Roosevelt. Hunt Brothers Pizza is now available in Hobart, Roosevelt, and in Granite. Don't forget the delicious Subways at the original Sonny's in Hobart, plus a full deli. Sonny's Express. 5 locations to serve you. 3 in Hobart, 1 in Roosevelt, 1 in Granite. Remember, now a full-service grill and Hunt Brothers Pizza in Roosevelt. Make a stop today out of Sonny's Express. Evans Drug in Cordell has served Cordell and Washita County for over 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evans and daughter Farron and son Brandon are pharmacists that will take care of all your prescriptions and your over-the-counter needs. Evans Drug also has lots of gift ideas. Just a few include fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now Evans Drug offers wedding registry and baby registry. Trust me, it is the only drugstore you're ever going to need. Come see Jimmy Evans and staff at Evans Drug in Cordell. Friends, when you need appliances this year, come to Cordell and Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, your Whirlpool appliance dealer. Washers and dryers, there's microwaves and stoves, refrigerators, freezers. Whirlpool is the absolute best. And Terry and Sarah service every doggone thing they sell. Always the lowest possible price, the best in hometown service. Whirlpool from Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It ain't hard to find. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Somewhere in Cordell, and we're somewhere in Hobart at the new facility down here. Nice new gymnasium, Cordell Blue Devils and the Hobart Bearcats. I should list the Hobart Bearcats first because they're going to turn out the lights here in just a little bit to introduce everybody on the spotlight, because we got somebody up there to operate the spotlight. But we'll run down the starting lineups as they happen right here. So for the Cordell Blue Devils, coached by Brandon Gallagher and David Garman, first out will be Blaine Larson, number 3 for the Cordell Blue Devils. Number 5, Cray Rogers comes out. Number 11, Brady Reimer. Number 14, Bodie Gallagher. And number 30, Rayden Kinney back on the floor. You got to appreciate what that young man has done to be here. He got injured at the very end of the football season and missed all of the last half of November. He missed the entire month of December and then has been back in uniform for about a week and a half, and he's worked his way back on the floor. He almost got to come in at the Arapahoe Butler tournament. He got up, and then he didn't come in right at the end of one of the quarters, and then he finally got to start a couple of games ago, and so he was started yesterday here at the festival here at Hobart. And then this year, instead of having all the teams at one town, they divide them up. You've got 4 teams playing here at Hobart and 4 teams down at Hollis. So in the years past, the last 22 years, I think it was, we were at Altus for the Tri-County tournament. Before that, it was a floating tournament. And so you went from each school hosted it 1 year in a row. And then as the last school to host it said we can't handle this type of a crowd, they moved it to Altus. That's why we sat down there from 98 on. And then now they turned the lights back on, so I can tell you about the Hobart Bearcats, coached by Jeff Tompkins and Brett Barnett. Then I'll be able to tell you who their starters are when they come out on the floor. As they come out, it looks like it'll be number 1, Jordan Johnson, number 2, Cole Moore, number 11, Marcus Hollister, number 14, Wyatt Shelburne, and number 20, Tiger Tompkins for the Hobart Bearcats. I got to watch them play yesterday against, I think they played Elk City. Had a good ball game there, good physical ball game. Bodie Gallagher will be jumping center against number 11, Marcus Hollister. Cordell will be on offense on the south end, Hobart on the north end as we get ready. Hobart in their white uniforms with blue numbers, Cordell in their blue uniforms with white numbers. And so as we get ready, the officials had another little conference out here at mid-court. They're looking at something to see if they've got the right ball. One official had one ball and the other one had the other one, so they're not going to use the girls' ball for the boys' team right here. So they get ready to jump center, and it'll be Hobart and Cordell going to hook it up here on Friday. Ball comes out to the Hobart Bearcats over to the right side. Cole Moore with the ball on the right wing over to Jordan Johnson. Jordan gets the ball back out high to Wyatt Shelburne. Shelburne out high to Marcus Hollister. Lob pass into the paint. And instead of Cole Moore, it bounces back out. Cole Moore on the right side. Brady Reimer has him, puts it up from 3, and Brady Reimer gets the rebound for the Cordell Blue Devils. Clears it out to Cray Rogers. Cray at the top of the key, left side over to Bodie Gallagher, to Brady Reimer on the left side, to Raiden Kinney on the left wing. Drives in. Oh, that's Blaine Larson. Sorry about that one. Blaine Larson goes in and up, and Blaine Larson takes the first 2 points of the ball game because it'll be back to the Hobart Bearcats to Cole Moore. Out to the top of the key to Tiger Tompkins. Right side to Jordan Johnson. We're out on the right wing to Cole Moore. Top of the key. Left side over to Marcus Hollister. Back over to the top of the free throw line. There's a drive by Tiger Tompkins off the rim. Cray Rogers with the rebound for the Blue Devils. And Cordell brings up court to Brady Reimer on the right side. Top of the key to Raiden Kinney. Back over to Bodie Gallagher. Out to Cray Rogers. Left side over to Blaine Larson. Blaine Larson dribbles in to Raiden. Raiden back over to Brady on the left side. Back to Cray Rogers on the left wing. Finds an opening, drives in, starts to elevate. Has it blocked by Hobart. Back out to Raiden Kinney. Right side from 15. Off the rim. Rebounded by Marcus Hollister for the Hobart Bearcats. And we head to the north end. Cordell leading 2-0. Out on the right side to Johnson. Puts up the 3 ball. Off the rim. Tipped out by Cordell. Comes out to Buddy Gallagher. Clears to Brady Reimer. They check with Coach Gallagher to see what the play is. Gets back to Cray Rogers. And he'll cross the timeline with the ball. Left side over to Raiden Kinney. Raiden with the ball. Holds it way out high in front of the Hobart bench. Waits for Blaine Larson to come out and join him. Right side over to Brady Reimer. Back to Bodie Gallagher. Left side. Back to Blaine on the left wing. Back out to Blaine on the left wing again. Blaine comes out to the top of the key. Right side to Cray Rogers. Back to Brady Reimer to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie top of the key. Back to the right side to Cray. Left side over to Blaine. Hands it off to Brady. Brady back out to Cray Rogers on the near side. 2-0. Cordell on top. We played 2.5 minutes into this contest. Back out to Raiden. Raiden starts to work. Gives over to Blaine Larson. Blaine back to Cray Rogers on the left wing. Back out to Bodie Gallagher, top of the key. Back to Blaine. Looks left, goes right, goes in, starts to go up, and he's almost held up in the middle of the air as he's fouled. There's a holding foul because he started to go up, and you can see his hands and arms not moving anywhere. And Jordan Johnson draws his first foul of the ball game, and been inbound play for Cordell. into Brady Reimer, puts up a 15 from the left side, and Brady Reimer has his first 2 points of the ball game. He had a great ball game yesterday, first quarter, and then he Cordell had enough lead. They didn't play much after that. But comes out to the top of the key. Cordell on top 4-0. Out on the near side is Marcus Hollister with the ball. He'll go back to the top of the key. Dishes out to Cole Moore on the right wing. Comes into the free throw line. Backs back out above the three-point arc. Bodie Gallagher guards him closely. Back to the top of the key. Over to Marcus Hollister. Right side drive off the paint by Tiger Tompkins. Tips it up. Goes back to Brady Reimer out to Cray Rogers. And it's Cordell Blue Devils come down with the ball on the left side to Brady Reimer on the left wing. Little stutter step, starts to go, comes back to Bodie Gallagher. Cross court over to Raiden Kinney. Raiden with the ball, dribbles, comes back out high, has his pockets picked by Jordan Johnson. A finger roll right down the middle, and Jordan Johnson with the first 2 points for the Hobart Bearcats. We played 3.5 minutes into this ballgame. Jordan Johnson reaches in and fouls Raiden, and Jordan Johnson will draw his second foul right here for the Hobart Bearcats. Be an inbound play for Cordell as Cordell leads 4-2. And number 22 checks in for the 23 checks in. McKelvey checks in for the Hobart Bearcats, and Jordan Johnson comes out after he drew that foul. Here's a stutter step by Brady Reimer as he started to go, and there wasn't a lot of going on that one, so it will be it'll be Hobart ball. Cordell leads 4-2 with 4:10 to go here in the first period of play. Out to Cole Moore on the right side, hands it off out to the top of the key to Tiger Tompkins. Out on the right side to Cole Moore. Starts driving the paint. Goes down baseline right. Puts up a shot. Rebounded by Brady Reimer. Shot was by Wyatt Shelburne. Comes out to Blaine Larson on the right side. Back over to Cray Rogers to Brady Reimer left side. Starts to come in top of the key. Right side out to Cray Rogers. Good man-to-man defense by the Hobart Bearcats. Cray drives in right side, and Cray does a layup on the right side after he got past his defender, and it's a 6-2, 3-1 lead for the Cordell Blue Devils in the early going. Over on the top of the key is Cole Moore on the right side. He comes to the top of the key, guarded by Raiden Kinney. Left side of the ball comes loose off of Hobart. It'll be Cordell ball. 3:25 to go in the first period of play. Cordell on top, 6-2. Ball inbound to Cray Rogers. Talk to Coach Gallagher as they come up the court, see what play they want to run this time. Cray works over the left side to Raiden Kinney. Back to Blaine Larson. Back to Bodie Gallagher. Back to Cray Rogers on the left side. Goes out, backs up. Back down to Raiden Kinney in the left corner. Back out to Blaine Larson on the left wing. Top to Brady Reimer. Ball comes out to Bodie Gallagher in the lane. He drums in. Back pass to Cray Rogers. From three. They're going to call that a three for Cray Rogers. Top of the key, banks it in off the glass. He did call glass, so it's a 9-2 lead for the Cordell Blue Devils. Cole Moore drives in, elevates, and put up about a 10-footer right in the paint right there, and he has his first 2 points, and it's a 9-4, 5-point lead for the Cordell Blue Devils. Dawson Willard is up. He'll check in on the next break for the Cordell Blue Devils. Raiden Kinney with the ball to Blaine Larson. Blaine goes back to Bodie Gallagher left side, back to Blaine in the left corner. Back out to Brady Reimer. Reimer on the left side, way out high. Said, go on down low. I'll come back over there, over to Cray Rogers. Cray dribbles in, backs up to Brady Reimer as they set the offense. Brady comes down the right side to the right wing, puts up a three off the iron, no good. Rebounded out by 23. That'll be McKelvey, who checked in a while ago for the Hobart Bearcats. 2 minutes left in the first period of play. Shot put up from the top of the key. Rebounded by Bodie Gallagher, clears it out to Blaine Larson to Cray Rogers on the right side. Starts to drive, backs back out to Bodie Gallagher on the near side. Bodie picks up his dribble. He's guarded closely into Raiden Kinney right in front of the glass. Starts to put it up, and he's fouled in the act of shooting by number 23. McKelvey draws his first foul for the Hobart Bearcats, and it'll be Raiden Kinney shooting free shots for the Cordell Blue Devils. First one's a little bit short, comes up wrong as he's getting the range back as he's back on the floor again. I see his grandma here. And Raiden gets ready for his second one. He shouldn't make this one. He's got the distance now. 9-4, Cordell leads. Second one draws back iron, and Brady Reimer couldn't quite get to that one and is rebounded out by Wyatt Shelburne. Clears it over to Cole Moore, top of the key to Gunnar Jones. Gunnar Jones checked in on that last break. Back to McKelvey on the left side, top of the key to Shelburne, back baseline right. Elevates, shot is off the glass. Tap down, goes back out to the Marcus Hollister on the left side. Hands it off to Cole Moore. Brady Reimer tried to pick his pockets. Cole Moore drives in, makes the deuce and one right here. Draws the foul as he goes in point blank range. And he's fouled by number 14. Bodie Gallagher draws his first foul of the ball game. 9-6, a 3-point lead for the Cordell Blue Devils. And on the free throw line, Cole Moore has 4 points in the ball game. He should make this one, and he does for a traditional 3-point play. 5 points for Cole Moore and a 2-point lead for Hobart at 9-7. 1:08 to go in this first period. Cray Rogers comes down the right side, passes over to Dawson Willard on the left wing. 3 ball. Dawson Willard gets the lid off right there for the Cordell Blue Devils, makes it 12-7, a 5-point lead. And Cole Moore with the ball out on the right wing. Cole starts to drive, hands it off to McKelvey. Back out to Cole Moore. He elevates from 15 on the right corner. And Blaine Larson almost had a handle on it. Ball pinballs around and finally comes up to Gunnar Jones for the Hobart Bearcats. Out on the right wing is Cole Moore with the ball. Cole gets the ball back out high to Hollister. Back over the right side to McKelvey. McKelvey gets the ball over to Gunnar Jones on the right side. He'll come to the top of the key. Left side over to Marcus Hollister. Back out high with 16 seconds. I think we're going for one shot right now. Gunnar Jones keeps the ball over the right side to McKelvey. Shot by Cole Moore from distance. And Cole Moore hits a 3. And as that makes it 12-10. And Hobart has the last possession at the end of the first period of play. It's Cordell 12, Hobart 10. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to the tournament on Fox Radio.
Justin Krieger is your AFR insurance agent in Hobart. He wants your business. Home and auto. Check with Justin and get a quote. He'll save you money. AFR offers competitive rates. Justin offers personal service that you will appreciate. Justin also offers farm owner policies, crop insurance, life insurance. For insurance, American Farmers and Ranchers. AFR is a proven and strong company. Justin Krieger is your hometown agent. Call today, 580-726-3076, or come see Justin Krieger, your hometown AFR agent in Hobart.
Dr. Michael Krieger, family and staff are very proud to support Hobart Bearcat sports season. Dr. Krieger has served Hobart and Kiowa County patients for more than 27 years. His children, Austin, Lane, Lee, and Joy, and staff member Pat, are all graduates of Hobart. Dr. Krieger knows the importance of and encourages community support. These kids are our future. Dr. Krieger is your hometown doctor with hometown spirit. Trust your health care to him.
And as we come back to get ready for the second period of play, the Cordell Blue Devils lead the Hobart Bearcats by 2 at 12-10. Had a good first period right there. A lot of ball handling, got a lot of good action all the way around for the Cordell Blue Devils. Blaine Larson, Cray Rogers, Brady Reimer, and Dawson Willard all scored for the Hobart Bearcats. Jordan Johnson, and then Cole Moore said, I'm going to run the rest of this. And so he's got a couple deuces, a 3 and a free shot, so he's hit for the cycle already. 2-point lead for Cordell and the possession. So Cray Rogers inbound to Brady Reimer into the backcourt. Back to Cray on the near side. Cray Rogers on the near side starts to drive into the paint, out to the wing. Top of the key to Dawson Willard, to Bodie Gallagher on the right side. Hands it off to Brady Reimer, to Blaine Larson, back out to Cray Rogers. Cray starts to drive in the paint, elevates from 10, rolls around, gets his own rebound, puts it up, back up, point blank range. Dawson Willard tapped it out, but it goes over to Gunnar Jones for the Hobart Bearcats. He hands off to Cole Moore. Cole on the top of the arc right there. He'll work on the left side, back over to, he's guarded closely there by Blaine Larson, drives in the paint, puts one up, and Cray Rogers goes down. It might be a little theatrics. Cray might be called for his first foul of the ball game. Cray gets his first foul as Cole Moore is driving in, and Cray went down. So this will put Cole Moore on the free throw line to shoot free shots. He hit 1 in the first period, so he'll get to take 2 right here, and his first one is up and in and good. So he's got his 9th point of the ball game, and it's a 1-point lead for Cordell at 12-11. Cole Moore can tie this ball game, and he does. He hits 3 of 3 from the charity stripe, gives him 8 10 points in the ball game, and we're tied at 12. Cray Rogers with the ball, crossing the timeline. He'll work over to the left side, back out to Bodie Gallagher at the top of the key. Ball is stolen around, clears it out to Dawson Willard. Dawson starts to dribble, back out to Brady Reimer. Brady Reimer gets the ball to Cray Rogers, back over to Blaine Larson. Larson on the left side starts to drive in, elevates off the glass, no good, rebounded out by Jordan Johnson. Back on the floor for the Hobart Bearcats. Lob pass down the court, goes to the bleachers on the near side. It'll be Cordell Ball. It's a little bit too long on that lob pass there, and we're tied at 12 with 6:43 to go in this first half of play. Brady Reimer inbounds to Cray Rogers. Cray comes up the middle of the floor. He's picked up by Gunnar Jones. Left side over to Blaine Larson, to Dawson Willard, back over to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie, little head fake, goes over to Brady Reimer on the left wing. Down to Dawson Willard, baseline right, puts it up off the glass, and he might be fouled there by Tiger Tompkins right here. Yeah, Tiger Tompkins draws his first foul of the ball game, and on the free throw line, Dawson Willard gets to shoot the 2 free throws. First was up and good. Dawson Willard has his 4th point. He'll get one more. 1 point lead for Cordell at 13-12. Dawson Willard can get this back to a 2-point lead. He hits both of his free shots, so it's a 14-12 2-point lead for Cordell. Cole Moore with the ball, brings the ball up the right side, picked up by Brady Reimer as he gets near the 3-point arc, works over to the top of the key, picked up by Blaine Larson. Now left side over here to Gunnar Jones, and Gunnar Jones has his pocket picked by Brady Reimer. Ball's picked, kicked, and out of bounds off of the Hobart Bearcats. Good hustle there by Gunnar Jones, just couldn't maintain possession as he came up with it. And we're going to have a foul called on number 11, Brady Reimer. Brady Reimer might have bumped him a little bit further out of bounds, so possession will go to the Hobart Bearcats. And Cole Moore will cross the timeline over the right side to Jordan Johnson. Jordan Johnson holds the ball, gets it back out to Marcus Hollister at the top of the key. Hollister waits, looks, goes over to the left side. Shot put up from distance, rebounded out by Brady Reimer, clears it back to Bodie Gallagher. Shot was by McKelvey on the near side. Ball comes out to Bodie Gallagher. Left side looks, comes down, jump stop into Dawson Willard. Dawson puts it up from point blank range, gets his own rebound, turns, puts it up again. Rebounded out by Marcus Hollister for the Hobart Bearcats. Cordell leads 14-12 with 5:25 to go in the first half of play. Here's a drive in the paint by McKelvey. He might have slipped down, and the ball goes out of bounds off the Hobart Bearcats. Number 3 will check in, Justice Johnson. I got a couple more numbers in here for the Hobart Bearcats. I have to check my other sheet as to who they are, and we'll get to those names and numbers shortly. Over here to Bodie Gallagher on the near side, top of the key to Blaine Larson. Blaine with the ball, back over to Brady Reimer. Brady looks, back out to Cray Rogers. 5 minutes left in this first half of play. There's close guarding by Justice Johnson. Back out to Bodie Gallagher, left side over to Cray Rogers. Cray starts to work, draws the defense out to Dawson Willard, left side over to Brady Reimer, top of the key to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie with the ball, clears it out to Cray Rogers. He comes out high, sets a pick, goes over the left side to Dawson Willard on the left corner. Back out to Bodie Gallagher, or Cray Rogers, and got him a little bit forced from too much time. Turnover right there for the Cordell Blue Devils. Gives it back to the Hobart Bearcats. Wyatt Shelburne inbounds to Jordan Johnson. Jordan Johnson comes down to the right side over to Tiger Tompkins. Over to the top of the key to Wyatt Shelburne. Back over to Jordan Johnson. Cole Moore puts up the shot. Rebounded out by Justice Johnson. There's a drive right side by Justice. Ball tipped out to number 20. Drive off the glass. Both pinballed in. And great job by Blaine Larson. He had been out of bounds and he started running back in. Got that loose ball, but he hadn't established inbounds yet. So technically he was out of bounds. He gives the ball back to the Bearcats. With 4:14 to go in this first half of play, Cordell has the 14-12 lead. Inbound here to Tiger Tompkins. Tiger with the ball. Clears it out high to Jordan Johnson. Jordan dribbles a little bit over the left side to Wyatt Shelburne. Top of the key out here. Oh, stolen away by Cray Rogers to Dawson Willard Over to Brady Reimer, back to Trey Rogers on the far side. The ball on the ground. Cray ripped it out of his hands. Back out to Bodie Gallagher. Out to Brady Reimer. Left side over to Dawson Willard. Back out to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie passes in to Cray Rogers on the left wing. Clears it back out to Blaine Larson. Blaine starts to dribble into Dawson Willard. Good feed, and Dawson Willard takes it to the hole right here for his 4th point this period, 7th point in the ball game, and a 4-point lead for Cordell at 14-12. Cole Moore drives in, puts up a point-blank range jump shot about 2 foot in front of the basket, and he has 4 points this period, 12 in the ball game, and a 2-point lead for Cordell at 16-14. Dawson Willard out to Blaine Larson. Blaine gets the ball down here, almost has his pockets picked, gets back to Trey Rogers, out to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie holds the ball high, works over. He's guarded closely by Shelburne. And we have timeout on the court by the Cordell Blue Devils. We'll take a 30-second break and join him. You're listening to the Hobart Festival on Fox Radio.
For expert installation and service on heating and cooling systems, call Shelburne Heating and Air in Hope. New installation and service work on all systems. Jim and Justin are experienced. They'll service your current unit, or they'll install a brand new one. Shelburne Heating and Air will do the job right the very first time. Jim and Justin Shelburne, trusted by thousands.
Consulting Incorporated has been serving Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas since 2005. We're a loan packaging company that works with over 50 banks to find the right financial solutions. Our services include packaging, placing, and servicing of SBA, FSA, conventional loans, and more. And we now have an office at 317 South Main.
As we come back to live action right here, inbound in the backcourt to the Cray Rogers for the Cordell Blue Devils. Comes over to the right side to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie back out to Brady Reimer. Brady back over to Blaine Larson, top of the key. Left side over to Dawson Willard. Back out to Bodie Gallagher to Cray Rogers. Working the ball around. Now Cray will go over to the left side to Blaine Larson. Hands it off to Bodie. Bodie's way out high. Nothing there. Back out to Brady Reimer. Brady comes down to the near side, starts to drive in. He's guarded closely there by Justice Johnson. Out to Bodie Gallagher. Tries to go through traffic. Right side off the glass. Rebounded by Jordan Johnson. Jordan goes right side. Goes in and up, and a blocking foul called on Cray Rogers as Jordan Johnson was not going to slow down anywhere as he started to go up on the right side, and foul will be called on Cray Rogers as he draws his second foul, and we go to the free throw line for Jordan Johnson to shoot free shots. First one's nothing but net as he drops that one in, as it makes it a 1-point lead for Cordell at 16-15. Jordan Johnson can tie this game up at 12 with his next free shot, and he should do that. That one rolls in and out wrong for Hobart, right for Cordell. With the rebound, comes down the court left side, has his pocket picked by Tiger Thompson, hit by right side Cole Moore, and it rolls in for Cole Moore. And timeout on the floor by the Cordell Blue Devils. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to basketball on Fox Radio.
Financial Consulting Incorporated has been serving Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas since 2005. We're a loan packaging company that works with over 50 banks to find the right financial solutions. Our services include packaging, placing, and servicing of SBA, FSA, conventional loans, and more. And we now have an office at 317 South Main in Hobart. See Tanner Heath or Derek Blevins to find out how they can help you. Phone Tanner at 580-515-3152. Financial Consulting, now open, 317 South Main in Hobart.
And as we come back to the ballgame, 2:07 to go here in the first half of play. Hobart with their first lead of the ballgame at 17-16, and Cordell to inbound. Hobart sets up for the full court pressure defense right here. Brady Reimer to inbound for the Cordell Blue Devils. Gets it into near side to J.D. Maddox, down to Cray Rogers. Cray comes down the right side, and he was double-teamed somewhere. It'll be Cordell inbound the ball down here on the near side. Number 11, Marcus Hollister, draws his first foul. Looks like J.D. Maddox came in for Brady Reimer. No, for Dawson Willard. No, Dawson's in there for Bodie Gallagher then. So, okay, that's who he came in for. Out for Cray, out high. And Cray has his pockets picked. Justice Johnson goes in, layup, right side, and Justin Johnson has his first 2 points of the ball game and a 3-point lead for Hobart at 19-16. There's a pass to the near side into Brady Reimer, goes in right side, a blocking foul called on Hobart. Good save by Dawson Willard here on the sideline, and the foul will be on the Hobart Bearcats. Number 11, is that going to be? No. Then Marcus Hollister draws his second foul, and Brady Reimer goes to the free throw line to shoot free shots. He was active shooting, but Dawson Willard made a good save. Brady took it back to the hole, and Brady Reimer hits his first free shot for the Cordell Blue Devils. Makes it a 2-point lead for the Hobart Bearcats. It should be a 1-point lead, I think. We'll get that on the board. 19-17 is the score on the board right here. And Brady Reimer gets ready for his second free shot. Rolls in and out, no good. Rebounded out by Justice Johnson. So it's a 2-point lead for Hobart at 19-17. And Cole Moore with the ball at the top of the key. He'll work over to the right side. Goes from distance over to the left side to Justice Johnson. 3-ball. Had a good angle on it, a little too strong. Rebounded by Bodie Gallagher. Clears it back to Cray Rogers. Hobart with the lead at 19-17. Over to Bodie Gallagher, left side, starts to drive, top of the key, nothing there, back to Cray Rogers, starts to drive in, dishes off to Blaine Larson, left wing, 3-ball, it's good. Blaine Larson hits a 3 and gives Cordell the lead at 20-19. So lead changes abundant right here in the first half of play. Under a minute to go in the first period, out to the right side to Wyatt Shelburne, clears over the right corner, into the right corner to Tiger Tompkins, drives in, and Tiger Thompson has his first field goal made, gives the lead back to Hobart at 21-20. So it will be Cordell ball over on the far side to Blaine Larson, to Bodie Gallagher, top of the key. Bodie starts to work to the near side to Dawson Willard. Dawson through traffic to Blaine Larson. Blaine Larson dribbles in down to Bodie Gallagher on the left wing. Jump shot from about 15 on the left side, a little off balance, rebounded by Jordan Johnson, clears it out to Cole Moore, top of the key. Hobart leads 21-20. Left side down to the corner to Tiger Tompkins, puts up the 3. Bodie Gallagher goes up, and Marcus Hollister go up. We'll see what the call is right here. 14. Wyatt Shelburne draws first foul. His foul right there, so we walk to the other end. And that's 17 fouls on Hobart, 14 fouls on Cordell. And so we'll be shooting free shots right here. Bodie Gallagher comes to the free throw line to shoot free shots right here. Brady Reimer was standing there, and I thought, I don't think he was the one that was fouled. So Bodie Gallagher gets to shoot the one end of the 1-and-1 right here. If you make your first one, you get to take one more. Bodie Gallagher can tie this thing up at 21, and he does. That's Bodie's first points of the night right here. And so we're tied at 20, and it'll be Bodie Gallagher to shoot his second one, give Cordell the lead at 22-21. Rattles it in and good, so Cordell retakes the lead at 22-21 here in the first period of play. And the shot at the buzzer, Cordell leads by 1 here at halftime. You're listening to the Tri-County Festival from Hobart, Oklahoma, right here on Fox Radio.
Tom Talley and Kelly Woodson at Talley & Talley Attorneys at Law in Hobart want you to know that they are so proud to be serving the people of our area. Community is very important to Tom and Kelly, and supporting the community is what they do. They are ready to be an advocate for all those in need of legal services. So trust Tom Talley and Kelly Woodson at Talley & Talley Attorneys at Law in Hobart when you need a legal advocate and an experienced lawyer on your side.
Do you have holiday money burning a hole in your pocket? Well, let True Vision Optometric Group help you out by purchasing name brand sunglasses and eyeglasses with brands such as Ray-Ban, Oakley, Coach, Michael Kors, and Maui Jim, just to name a few. There is sure to be something for you. Stop by one of our 3 convenient locations, 500 North Washington, Weatherford, 212 South Main in Hobart, or 112 Val Verde in Altus, and shop locally. You can also find us online at TrueVisionOklahoma.com or on our Facebook and Instagram pages. True Vision Optometric Group, helping you see what truly matters. Friends from the Wall family and all our employees at Hobart Farm and Garden, a big thank you for making 2020 a good year.
at Hobart Farm and Garden. Man, it was a tough year for a lot of reasons for all of us. 2021 will surely be better. And folks, remember, we're one of the largest Browning dealers in the area. Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas, Browning firearms, safes, outerwear. And if you have a good firearm you'd like to trade, bring it in. I bet we can make a deal. We have a quality line of high-pro feed, bulk and sack for all livestock. We've got lots of cattle handling equipment, fencing supplies, Cargill salt products, Blackstone grills, you'll love one. There's paint, vet supplies, all kinds of hardware, Twisted X boots and shoes, and so doggone much more. Remember, friends, if we ain't got it, you doggone sure don't need it. But if you do, we'll get it here before quick and get ready. Again, we hope you have a great 2021. And thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Hobart Farm and Garden, South Hobart on Highway 9.
Getting ready for your next big paint party? Or even just freshening up an accent wall? Valspar pours the right mix into every can. That way you're guaranteed the right finish every time. Valspar has been helping people connect to the power of color for over 200 years. And on top of that, you'll always get Valspar paint at the right price too. So next time you're in the market for the right stuff in the right can, the right color, and the right finish, pick up a can of Valspar paint at the right place. T.H. Rogers Lumber Company in Hobart. At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett, and Ashley Furniture. Bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com. Friends, how long's it been since you bought an automobile from old Ken Lowry at Highway 9 Motors in Hobart? Foot or just doggone. You need a different ride? You need to see old Ken. He has a nice selection of vehicles, priced to sell, small down payment, monthly or bi-monthly payments. Ken, like we said, he's a good old boy, and he'd sure like to give you a great deal on a good used automobile. So call him, 580-726-5284. Highway 9 Motors, next to the John Deere store in Hobart.
Friends, the buying incentives to get that new Ford at Wheeler Ford in Cordell will never be better, so check it out. 0% for 72 months on select 19 and 20 models. $500 medical professional incentive. Ask about free home delivery. See Tom or David for your best deal on a new or pre-owned unit, and we continue to constantly sanitize our dealership and inventory. We want to be your Ford store. Give us a chance to earn your business. Wheeler Ford in Cordell, phone 580-832-3313.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell. Member FDIC.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Now, I've heard that commercial about Mike's Meats, and I have it on good authority. They were watching the ball game on the internet yesterday. You can see it on oksports.tv and then on the Facebook for the 107 The Zone, then on the radio, and make sure you go by and tell your friends. I have it on good authority, but by having the late game tonight, Mike can go ahead and have a regular day and then close up and then come down here, and he'll be open tomorrow until 2, so he'll have time to get down here tomorrow for the 3 o'clock game, because games are scheduled for 3 and 4:20 tomorrow, as Cordell will play Elk City girls and then boys. Then the Hobart and Leedy will hook up at 5:40 and 7 o'clock. So we've had this is the fourth really good game we've had today right here. And earlier in the day, Leedy and Altus hooked it up, and Leedy won that one 68-65. But Altus had taken the lead, or it was tied at 62 with just over a minute to go in the ball game, and then Leedy did their magic right there. That's why they're highly rated in Class B against a Altus team, which is in a 4A team, and so Leedy did their job there. The Leedy boys lost to Altus 37-22, and then the Cordell girls lost to Hobart 51-38. I was talking to somebody that Cordell probably played. They played a great game last Friday. Friday night might be their night, because they played a really good game against Hobart, which the Hobart Lady Bearcats won 51-38. Possession area goes to Hobart as we start off this second half of play. Cordell leads 22-21. Ball comes over to the near side to Gunnar Jones on the right wing. He'll get the ball back out high to Jordan Johnson at the top of the key. Jordan works around. Cordell got to get out and get a little shoot-around. Hobart got out, and I don't think they took any shoot-arounds as they did this. This one over on the far side. The ball goes out back out the top to Cole Moore. Puts up the three. Bodie Gallagher gets the rebound on the left side. Clears it out to Cray Rogers. Cray will go down the right side in front of the scorer's table, and he'll come back near the middle of the floor, back out to Brady Reimer. Brady starts to dribble. Clears it back to Cray Rogers on the right side, down to Bodie Gallagher. In and out of the hands of the Cordell Blue Devils. That's a turnover for the Cordell Blue Devils. You can't survive turnovers the way both of these teams play. They're both really good teams right here. And Hobart will inbound the ball to Cole Moore. Cole Moore will come down the court, middle of the floor to the right side to Tiger Tompkins. Left side over to Jordan Johnson. 3-ball. Nothing but net on that one, and so Jordan Johnson has hit for the cycle. He's got a free shot and a 3, and gives the lead to the Hobart Bearcats at 24-22. Out to Raiden Kinney, back to Cray Rogers at the top of the key. Cray will work to the left side to Raiden Kinney. Raiden with the ball, back out to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie to Cray Rogers on the right side. Hobart with the 2-point lead. Back out to Bodie, left side over to Raiden. Into Brady Reimer. Turnaround from 5 feet out, inbound, and tipped out to Cray Rogers on the far side. Bodie tipped it, Brady tipped it, and then it comes back to Cordell. Brady tries to pass it over the defense. Stolen away by Tiger Tompkins. He'll slow down at midcourt, gets it back to Cole Moore to reset the offense for the Hobart Bearcats. To the right side to Jordan Johnson. Left side over to Gunnar Jones. Back out to shot put up by Cole Moore, rebounded out by the Cordell Blue Devils to Blaine Larson. He'll cross the timeline. He'll work over to the left side to Brady Reimer. 24-22, Hobart on top. We've played 2 minutes here into the third period of play. Back out to Raiden Kinney. Back over to Cray Rogers. Back to Brady Reimer, top of the key to Blaine Larson. Right wing over to Bodie Gallagher. He holds it high in front of the Cordell bench. Back to Cray Rogers on the right side. Starts to dribble in. Lost his dribble. Stolen away by Cole Moore. He'll come down left side. Layup off the glass. Wide left. And he puts layup for his 16th point of the ball game. Down to Brady Reimer. Right side. Left side over to Blaine Larson. Drives in off the glass. Rebounded out by Tiger Tompkins for the Hobart Bearcats. And we head back to the south end for Hobart. Cole Moore with the ball. Right side over to Jordan Johnson. Jordan out to top of the key to Gunnar Jones. Back over to Cole Moore. Cole starts to drive in. Right side over to Jordan Johnson. 3-ball net. Back-to-back threes for Jordan Johnson. He's magic when he touches the ball now. He don't get to shoot all the time, but when he does, he's on. Timeout on the floor by the Cordell Blue Devils. We'll take a break and join them. You're listening to the festival here at Hobart.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
Back here at the Tri-County Festival at Hobart, Oklahoma, 29-22, a 7-point lead for the Hobart Bearcats. Coach Gallagher said, I got to get the bleeding stopped right here, guys. You got to do it right. You can't let Hobart run away from them. Well, told you this is going to be a good ball game. The nightcap is special here on Friday night. Out here to Cray Rogers in the backcourt. Cray will work over to the right side, comes back to the left side, back over to Raiden on the right side to Blaine Larson. Blaine back up. He sets you off for the Blue Devils. 4:40 left in this third period of play. Back out to Raiden Kinney. Left side over to Blaine Larson. Out to Cray Rogers. Right side over to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie into Brady Reimer. Brady, nothing there. Tries to work, tries to make a bounce pass into Cordell, but led the player a little bit too much out of bounds off the Cordell Blue Devils. That's another turnover right there. We told you turnovers can be costly in a ball game like this. Out to Cole Moore, top of the key. Dishes off to Tiger Tompkins in the left side. Back right side to Jordan Johnson. Backs back up to three-point land. We'll work over the left side to Gunnar Jones. Gunnar Jones with the ball. Hands it off to Cole Moore. Cole Moore way out high above the free throw line. Hands it off to Tiger Tompkins. Back into Jordan Johnson. Back to Cole Moore. Back to Jordan Johnson. Right side 3-ball. Money. Back to back to back 3 balls. 9 right there for Jordan Johnson, and a 32-22 10-point lead for the Hobart Bearcats. Drive left side back out to Raiden Kinney, to Brady Reimer, to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie drives in, elevates from about 8, and Brady Reimer touched it with Johnson, clears it out to Marcus Hollister, and he'll clear it to Cole Moore. Cole Moore will come in the paint left corner over to Gunnar Jones from three-point land. Cray Rogers with the rebound for the Cordell Blue Devils. Dribbles through traffic of Gunnar Jones over to Brady Reimer. 3-ball from the corner and off the rim, rebounded by Jordan Johnson for the Hobart Bearcats. 10-point lead for Hobart at 32-22, 3:10 to go in this third period of play. Out to Cole Moore, right side over to Jordan Johnson. Jordan to the far side to Tiger Tompkins. Tiger starts to drive in the free throw line, elevates from that point, off the rim. Brady Reimer gets the rebound, hands it off to Cray Rogers, and we're headed to the north end. Under 3 minutes to go in this third period. Cray drives in through traffic. He's sandwiched right there, and there's 2 white jerseys on either side of him. We'll see who they list the foul as. Number 4 gets that one. Gunnar Jones draws his first foul called in the contest, and Cray Rogers goes to the free throw line to shoot free shots. He had 5 points in the first period. His first trip to the free throw line, it's up and in and good. So he'll get to take one more. So It gives him 6 points and a 32-23 lead for Hobart, a 9-point lead. Got 3 Hobart players checked in and out right here. And Cray Rogers' next free shot is up and in and good also. Janice is over there. She'll tell you that she taught Cray all he needs to know about free shots, and if you believe that story. The ball comes out to Jordan Johnson, top of the key to Tiger Tompkins. Left side over to Cole Moore. Cole Moore starts to work. Comes back out to the top of the key to the near side to Justice Johnson. Back out to Cole Moore with the ball. Left side over to Jordan Johnson. Jordan clears it back out to Wyatt Shelburne. Shelburne gets the ball back out to Justice Johnson. Cole Moore drives in left side layup. Cole Moore has 18 for the Hobart Bearcats right here. 34-24 back to the for the Hobart Bearcats. Cray Rogers drives in, takes the slide step up the middle, and he's fouled as he goes through traffic right here. And Wyatt Shelburne will draw his second foul for the Hobart Bearcats. And this will put Cray Rogers back on the free throw line to shoot free shots. Got to have 2 right here, Cray. Need 2 more. I don't want to put any pressure on you. But Hobart with a 10-point lead. Cray Rogers hits his first free shot right there on that effort. He'll get to take 1 more. 2:05 to go in the third period of play, and Hobart has the 9-point lead at 34-25. Make it an 8-point lead as Cray Rogers hits 4-4 from the free throw line in this period. 34-26, an 8-point lead for the Hobart Bearcats as we go under 2 minutes to play. In the third period, out to Justice Johnson, back out to Cole Moore. Starts to drive, dribbles between his legs, goes back out top of the key. Left corner over to Tiger Tompkins. Made a great move right there, but had them feet moving and didn't have time to really. Nope, that's 23. That's McKelvey made that move. And so Tiger Tompkins will check back in for McKelvey after he gets called for the travel. An 8-point lead for Hobart at 34-26. Cray Rogers with the ball. Right side drives in, dishes off to Willard on the left side. Puts up the 3. Rebounded by Jordan Johnson for the Hobart Bearcats. He'll bring it down the court. Dishes to the left corner to Shelburne. Back over the left corner to Johnson. Puts it up. And Dawson Willard. Ball's on the ground. Put back up by Justice Johnson. Everybody's laying on the floor fighting for that one. The inbound play stolen away by Hobart. There's a drive back down to the near side to Tiger Tompkins. Tiger Tompkins hits a 3. And timeout on the floor by the Cordell Blue Devils. We'll take a break and join them. You're listening to the festival on Fox Radio.
Hey, Andrew, where's your favorite place to go in Hobart?
Maybe Tom.
Do you mean the flower shop on Main?
I think he does, Lane. Did you know that some people don't know that we have more than just flowers? We've got lotions and candles and jewelry and oh so much more. Hey, what do you like best about the flower shop, Andrew?
Balloons.
I like the Candy Club candy.
Well, balloons and candy, you're in good shape. We're about to get ready for Valentine's Day, so give us a call soon on that. Hey, listen, come and see us pretty quick and go Bearcats!
A lot has happened in the last year, but not according to your investment portfolio. It still thinks everything is exactly the same as the last time you had it looked over, which means it may be out of tune with any changes in your life. Fortunately, a free Edward Jones portfolio review can help make sure your investments are still balanced and in sync with your financial goals. To find out more, visit edwardjones.com or contact myself, Lonnie Olson, your Hobart investment representative at 411 South Main Street here in Hobart. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
What a big run there by the Hobart Bearcats. All of a sudden, it's a 13-point lead by Hobart at 39-26. Cordell was playing smoothly, and Hobart accelerated and said, guys, we're going to take this to the house, and Hobart just kicked it up big time here in the third period. There's minute 7 left in the third period. Comes into Cray Rogers. He'll cross the timeline. Comes into the free throw line, dishes over the corner to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie holds the ball high, clears it out to Cray Rogers, back to Blaine Larson, back to Cray Rogers, top of the key, right side over to Bodie. Bodie dribbles in top of the key, the give and go to Dawson Willard, right side, puts up a shot over the rim and comes back down to Cole Moore for the Hobart Bearcats at the top of the key. Elevates left side to Shelburne. Shelburne, a no-look pass, and first 2 points for Shelburne right there makes it 41-16, a 15-point lead for the Hobart Bearcats with 30 seconds left in this third period of play. Cray Rogers with the ball, holding up one finger, said we're either going for one shot or play number 1 or something. So he's working out here way out high, and Justice Johnson is out there Harding said, let the clock run down. Now he's got to come in. Not going to shoot from half court if nobody bothers him. So Bodie Gallagher sets a pick out to Blaine Larson, out to Bodie Gallagher. 3-ball off the glass, no good. And rebounded, comes back out to Shelburne, elevates. And at the end of 3 periods of play, it's Hobart 41, Cordell 26. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to the Tri-County Festival from Hobart, Oklahoma on Fox Radio.
Friends, you should start 2021 out with a bang. In other words, a new Ford from Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Now here's a 2020 Ford Expedition Max XLT 13,500 off sticker. What a deal. And our New Year's special, 0% financing, WAC on all 2020 Edges, Escapes, and Explorers on units on the lot. See Summer David for more information. For your best deal too, check out our pre-owned units. Come some money on a brand new Ford at the best Wheeler Ford in Cordell, Oklahoma.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Full of food, more drinks, more seats, more hours. Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
And as we come back to the 4th and final period of play, Hobart has really had a big third period right here. As we start 4th, it's 41-26, a 15-point lead for the Hobart Bearcats, and had been a 1-point lead for Cordell at halftime. So big third quarter for the Hobart Bearcats. Open this game up. Cordell's really got to fight to get back into it now. Out to Bodie Gallagher at the top of the key. Dribbles in. Out to Cray Rogers on the right wing. Comes top of the key to Blaine Larson. Larson with works in there. Man-to-man defense by the Hobart Bearcats. Out to Brady Reimer. Out to Blaine Larson on the far side. Dual possession right there, and we'll see who it's out of bounds off of. They're going to say it's out of bounds off of the Hobart Bearcats. And so Blaine Larson will inbound for the Cordell Blue Devils. Dawson Willard comes out to take a little break as Raiden Kinney checks back in for Cordell. Out to Raiden at the top of the key. Hands it off to Cray Rogers. Cray works to the right side to Brady Reimer. Little head fake. Starts to dribble in. Nothing there. Clears the ball back out to Cray Rogers. The pass a little bit low. It turns over to the Hobart Bearcats. Another turnover for the Cordell Blue Devils. That's about 5 that I know of right there. And you can equate a few points to each turnover, and that's why Hobart has the 15-point lead. Into the baseline right. There's a drive. Shot put up by number 20, and Tiger Tompkins has his 7th point of the ball game right here. 43-26, a 17-point lead for the Hobart Bearcats over the Cordell Blue Devils. Out to Raiden Kinney. Raiden starts to dribble in. Elevates in the lane. Shots up. Rebounded out by Cole Moore for the Hobart Bearcats. Cole will bring it down the top. He works into the free throw line. Backs back up. He's guarded by Brady Reimer. Left side over to Justice Johnson. Right side over to Marcus Hollister. Hollister gets the ball back over to Cole Moore on the left side. Goes down to the left corner to Tompkins. Back out high to Justice. Back out to Marcus Hollister. Left side over to Jordan Johnson. Right side into Tiger Tompkins. Hands off to Cole Moore at the top of the key. Works over to the right side. Stays above the three-point arc. Back over to Marcus Hollister. To the near side to Justice Johnson. Elevates, goes right down the lane. Will not go down. Tip over to Raiden Kinney for the Cordell Blue Devils. Brady Reimer tipped it to him, so it'll be Cordell ball. Under 6 minutes to go in this ball game. Hobart with a 43-26 lead. Over to the left side, top of the key to Blaine Larson. Out to Raiden Kinney. Back out to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie left side into Blaine Larson. Goes in under pressure right there, and the shot is no good on the right side. He's a little forced to do some more effort right there, and ball goes back to the Hobart Bearcats. Left side over to Justice Johnson. Top of the key to Jordan Johnson. Right side over to Cole Moore. Cole Moore gets the ball out high to Marcus Hollister. Right side over to Tiger Tompkins. Tiger left side over to Jordan. Back over the left corner to Cole Moore. Cole Moore, little head fake, and Brady Reimer stays with him. Back out high to Marcus Hollister. Left side over to Justice Johnson. Johnson back over to the left side to Tiger. Tiger out to Jordan. Jordan holds the ball. Cray Rogers with him out to Colmore on the near side. Colmore starts to dribble into the three-point arc. Will back up and go to the top of the key for the Hobart Bearcats. Under 5 minutes to go in this ball game. Hobart with a 17-point lead over to the left side to Tiger Tompkins. Starts to drive, and Raiden Kinney had him covered. Left side over to Jordan Johnson. Back out to Marcus Hollister with the ball. Bodie Gallagher comes out to guard him. Out to Justice Johnson. Hobart just playing keep away right here. Back out to the near side to Marcus Hollister. And man-to-man defense by the Cordell Blue Devils. Cordell's going to have to do something to get the ball back. Close defense right here. And timeout by the Hobart Bearcats. We're going to take a break. Are they going to take a timeout or just subs? Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break and join them. You're listening to the ball game on Fox Radio.
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
And as we come back to the ball game right here, 43-26, a 17-point lead for the Hobart Bearcats over the Cordell Blue Devils here with 4:20 left to go in the ball game. On the near side, Wyatt Shelburne will inbound for the Hobart Bearcats. He'll inbound into the backcourt to Cole Moore. Cole will come to the timeline, guarded by Brady Reimer. Comes down to the near side, dribbles behind the back, gets it, keeps it going over to the left side. J.D. Maddox is in for the Cordell Blue Devils over on the left side. There's a drive left side by Tiger Tompkins. The ball comes out, tips back out to Cole Moore. Back in right side to McKelvey. It's tipped out of bounds by the Hobart Bearcats. It'll be Cordell ball. Under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. And number 23, Kenneth McKelvey, comes out for the Hobart Bearcats as Marcus Hollister comes back in. Over on the left side, Dawson Wood with the ball to Brady Reimer. Out to Bodie Gallagher. Left side over to Dawson. Dawson hands the ball off to Cray Rogers. Cray finds an opening, elevates, goes down the lane. Deuce. Cray Rogers has his 11th point of the ball game right there on that effort and cuts it to a 15-point lead for the Hobart Bearcats at 43-28. Out here, Jordan Johnson with the ball, elevates out high to Gunnar Jones, hands it off to Cole Moore. Cole Moore at the top of the key. And Brady Reimer realized that he had been beat as Cole Moore went around him. And Brady Reimer will reach in and get his second foul. Just kind of held him as he went past him right there. So it'll be the second foul for Brady Reimer to be an inbound play for the Hobart Bearcats. 2 team fouls for Hobart, 1 team foul for Cordell. And other than incidental contact, it's been a pretty clean ball game. Out to Cole Moore on the near side, guarded out high by Brady Reimer. Brady stays with him step for step. Over to the left corner to Wyatt Shelburne. Back out to Cole Moore out high. Starts to dribble, goes in near side, back in right side. And Wyatt Shelburne takes the layup on the right side for the deuce right here. He has 2 of those, 45-28, back to the 17-point lead. And Cray Rogers goes through traffic. He had 3 Bearcats guarding him, and so one of the 3 might have made contact somewhere. So I can't see what number they're putting up. Wyatt Shelburne draws his 3rd foul for the Hobart Bearcats, and Cray Rogers goes back to the free throw line to shoot free shots. So 3:01 to go in this ball game, and Cordell's got to have some points to get back in this and make this a pretty good deal. The Hobart Bearcat mascot's laying down here taking a break right here. He's worked way too hard. Cray Rogers missed his first one. He won't miss many of them. So, but, okay. The mascot from Hobart's just showing you that we got this covered here. Cray Rogers missed 2. It's the first time he's missed 2 free shots probably in a few years. Put it this way. The ball comes out to Jordan Johnson. He puts a double team on him. Out to Shelburne, out to Cole Moore. Cole Moore on the right side. Left side over to Hollister. Hollister back out to Cole Moore. He's running direct traffic right here. Cole Moore starts to work and comes in near side, makes the pass. Cray Rogers saves it, but he saves it back over to Jordan Johnson for the Hobart Bearcats. Out high is Marcus Hollister. Down the left side to Jordan Johnson. Jordan drives in, elevates, Three Blue Devils were there to stop him, and one of them might have made contact. Somebody deflected the ball, but they might have got his hand doing it. Bodie Gallagher draws his second foul, and there was probably contact. I'd believe that from top to bottom. So Jordan Johnson goes to the free throw line. He shot a free shot in the second period of play and made that one, but he made this one right here also. So that gives him 13 points in the ball game. He'll get to take one more. Dawson Willard checks in, and J.D. Maddox comes back out after a few good minutes on the court right here. And it'll be Jordan Johnson on the free throw line to shoot free shots for the Hobart Bearcats. He makes 2 of 2 on this possession, gives him 14 points in the ball game, and a 19-point lead for the Hobart Bearcats over the Cordell Blue Devils. Over to the left side to Dawson Willard. Dawson dribbles out high to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie starts to drive, right side, elevates back to Dawson Willard in the paint, puts up a 5-foot jumper right in the paint, makes the basket, and is fouled. So Dawson Willard will get the 2 and 1 right here. And I think they're going to give that foul to Jordan Johnson. So let's see if, yep, well, they haven't put it on the board yet. So the foul will be on number 1, I do believe. I'm going to give that to Jordan Johnson. And Dawson Willard for a traditional three-point play for the Cordell Blue Devils. It's in and good. He's hit 3 of 3 from the free throw line. So that's a traditional three-point play for Dawson Willard. 47-31, a 16-point lead for Hobart over the Cordell Blue Devils. Full court pressure defense by the Cordell Blue Devils. And inbound to Shelburne in the backcourt. Pass comes down the midcourt, down to the near side to Jordan Johnson. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Cordell. It'll remain Hobart ball right here with under 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Minute 57 left in this game, and Hobart has the 16-point lead. Inbound the ball will be Wyatt Shelburne out to Cole Moore. Cole Moore guarded by Brady Reimer. He'll go to the middle of the court. He'll go to the far side in front of the Hobart bench. Comes back to the near side. Comes back to the top of the key. Baseline left out to Jordan Johnson. Jordan Johnson back to the near side to Marcus Hollister. Hollister with the ball. Gets the ball back out to Tiger Tompkins. They're just going to play keep away right here. That's all they've got to do when you got that much of a lead. And Blaine Larson almost knocked it away from Cole Moore. Down the right side layup for Marcus Hollister. And he gets his first 2 points of the ball game for the Hobart Bearcats, and an 18-point lead at 49-31. Out top of the key to Bodie Gallagher. Bodie starts to dribble in, gets it back to J.D. Maddox, who just checked in for Dawson Willard a while ago. Back out to Blaine Larson, back to Bodie Gallagher, out to Brady Reimer. Brady from about 23 feet off the rim, no good. Rebounded out by Wyatt Shelburne, clears it back out to Jordan Johnson. He gets it back to Shelburne, back over the left side to Marcus Hollister. Hollister gets it back out to Cole Moore. Cole Moore dribbles right side back out to Jordan Johnson. They said, slow it down. We're down to 45 seconds left in the ball game. Out on the left side is Wyatt Shelburne. Over to Marcus Hollister. Hollister gets the ball out to Tiger Tompkins. Tiger dribbles a couple times over to Cole Moore. We're down to 30 seconds. Ball's passed to the Hobart cheerleaders from Hobart. So, hi, cheerleaders. Oh, well, they had to get the Bearcat mascot up off the ground. And a couple of changes in and out, getting some of the other team members from Hobart in on the floor. We'll get your names and numbers as we can. Got a few more. Cordell Blue Devils going to check in with 32 seconds left in the ball game. And they're counting to make sure there's 5-on-5 right here. So it'll be Cordell ball, and Brady Reimer, he was going to inbound, but now Cade Walker will check in for him, and Cade will come down and inbound the ball for the Cordell Blue Devils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we got 5-on-5 again, so Dawson Willard stays in with J.D. Maddox and Raiden Kinney and Danny Corbin and Cade Walker. Over the near side to J.D. Maddox, out to Cade Walker, top of the key. Left side over to Raiden Kinney. Back over to J.D. Maddox. J.D. starts to dribble, nothing there. Over right side to Dawson Willard to the Raiden Kinney. Back out to Danny Corbin. Corbin starts to dribble in. And one more sub going to check in for the Cordell Blue Devils. And we got Gavin Torres in for the Cordell Blue Devils. And who came out for him? Okay. Inbound to Danny Corbin. Corbin with the ball down to 8 seconds. Back over the corner to Torres. Puts up the three. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded out by the Hobart Bearcats. And Justice Johnson with the ball. Final score will be Hobart 49, Cordell 31. An 18-point win for the Hobart Bearcats over the Cordell Blue Devils here in the Hobart half of the Tri-County Festival. We'll run down some scoring for you. Won't have all the players that got in for Hobart late, but I know that Kenneth McKelvey was in, Gunnar Jones was in, and those are the only two that didn't score. There was a couple more that got in late, but I wasn't provided a legible roster that I could read right there, so we'll go with that end of it. Justice Johnson winds up with 4 points for Hobart. Tiger Tompkins winds up with 7, 2 deuces and a 3. Wyatt Shelburne, 2 deuces. He had 4. Marcus Hollister with 2. Those came in the fourth period of play. Jordan Johnson winds up with 14 as he had 3 threes, 3 aces, and a deuce, so he had 14. And then Cole Moore leads the way in scoring for the Hobart Bearcats with 18 points. He had 1 3. He had 3 from the free throw line and the rest deuces, so he leads the way in scoring for the Hobart Bearcats with 18 points. For the Cordell Blue Devils, we can say, Gavin Torres got in, J.D. Maddox was in, Andy Corbin was in, Kate Walker was in, Raiden Kenny was in without scoring. And then the scoring for the Cordell Blue Devils, Dawson Willard winds up with 10 as he had a 3, couple deuces, and 3 from the free throw line. Bodie Gallagher had 2 from the free throw line. Brady Reimer had 3. 1 of those came from the free throw line. Blaine Larson winds up with 5. He had a 2 and a 3. And then Cray Rogers leads the scoring for the Cordell Blue Devils with 11 points. He hit 4 of 6 from the free throw line, a 3, and a couple of deuces. So the final score, the Hobart Bearcats beat the Cordell Blue Devils on your Friday night nightcap here at the Tri-County Festival, 49-31. The action for tomorrow will start about 3 o'clock as the Cordell Lady Blue Devils and Elk City Elkettes will start the first game. The Cordell boys will play Elk City at 4:20. Then the 5:40 ball game will feature the Hobart Lady Bearcats and the Lady Bison. Ladies rated number 6 in Class B. They're a really good team. Hobart Lady Bearcats will have to work. They've got a shot at playing with Lady. That's going to be a close game. We'll keep you posted on that one. Then the nightcap tomorrow night will be Hobart and Lady. Tell your sponsors thank you. This has been a lot of fun. We've had a good, busy day right here. Got all 4 games in. Started at 3 o'clock with Lady and Altus, then Lady boys and Altus. Good games here. The Cordell Lady Blue Devils fell to Hobart 51-38, and the boys fall to Hobart here in the nightcap 49-31. Go by and tell your sponsors thank you. We bring this to you, and at the benefit of our sponsors, without them, we couldn't bring you these ball games and these tournaments and stuff. So go make sure you go by and tell them how much you appreciate what they do for you so we can bring you these ball games. We're going to wrap it up and get out of here. We've worked as hard as we can for today, and we'll be back at 3 o'clock tomorrow. You've been listening to the Tri-County Festival right here on Fox Radio, OKSports.TV, 107 The Zone, and about 3 more stations, but I can't remember them all right here. So Shelly's been working hard keeping it so you can see it and hear it and everything, and then I've probably been confusing you if you listen to any of it. So good night from Hobart, Oklahoma.